Hello, everyone, and welcome to Placer Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University, where tonight the Bolivar Liberators will kick off the 2025 football season by hosting the Osage Indians. Matt Hindenburg here, along with Sutton Medley, Clay Meyer, will be bringing you all the action live from Placer Stadium. Guys, what a great football night. It's a fall night here in late August, and it ought to be a great game tonight.
Quite impressed with the weather. Wasn't too many years ago, you never even thought about having this kind of a night for opening Friday Night Lights. And I think the last couple we've had pretty decent weather in the 70s anyway. So lovely night, and looking forward to getting this game kicked off here in just a couple of minutes.
And of course, it's a new era in Liberator football. If you watch the Coach's Corner from Barges on Wednesday night, Coach Robert Clardy with his debut here with the Liberators. Not his debut on this field, as he's been at SBU for almost 15 years as assistant and head coach, but now steps into the Liberator head role. And you could tell he was excited about this move, guys.
Yeah, without a doubt. I was awful impressed with it the other night. I've always been kind of watched from afar when he was over here at SBU. Boy, he did a tremendous job the Wednesday night there on the radio with the interview. I mean, he's got his philosophy down, and he told me before that that he has the same. He says the same things. He wants these kids to understand it and to bite off on it, and he wants them to hear it from every angle and avenue that he can. So every time he has the chance in the media or in the public or whatever, he lays the groundwork right out there for them, so they can understand it and bite off on it and go with it.
As we see the Liberators getting ready to come out of the Fighting Simon Tunnel. Go ahead, Suddy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
The thing that I was impressed about most is that the message he said was exactly what I wanted him to say. Everything he said is what this community and what these programs believe in.
As the Liberators look to avenge a 35-0 loss to Osage in the season opener last year up at Osage. And in that game, we had over 150 yards of penalties. We really shot ourselves in the foot. Osage went on to have a good season, but I just don't think it was the best effort by the Liberators that night.
No, like you said, the penalties, just the unforced errors. We spent the entire night playing on our side of the field instead of getting down even close to scoring territory. And then when we would give the ball up, they just spent the whole night on our side of the field and just really put it on us. We had a lot of false starts and illegal procedure ticket. And, you just hate to see that, even though it was the first game of the season. But I think, Coach, I'm telling you right now, I think he's got these boys prepared. Over at practice the other day, he's got music blaring, and I mean everybody's having a blast over there, and they're learning. And they have all bought into the program. So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Well, the Jamboree was a pretty good indicator of what was going to happen, I thought, and I thought we looked extremely organized, disciplined, and sharp.
Only 3 penalties in the Jamboree. One of them, a receiver just wasn't quite up to the line enough, and then they had 1 holding penalty and 1 illegal procedure. So I think we are going to see a much more disciplined team, and that haunted the Liberators last year all season long with the offside and the illegal procedures. So hopefully Coach Clardy's got that straightened out. Didn't change a whole lot offensively. Did change defensively. We talked about it in the coach's corner. They go to a 3-4 so he can get more athletes out on the perimeter. And I liked it in the Jamboree.
Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. It's you don't see it very often, especially in high school. I can think of several colleges that do it and pro ball, but really looking forward to watching it really implemented against another team here tonight.
That was a great intro they had on the scoreboard there. Getting these teams warmed up. That's new.
So they had a bunch of footage of Coach Potts and of Coach Roten and Coach Roten when he played. They had Gardner Casey last year, and he'll be missed on this team this year. But one thing that Coach Clardy did, we got 78 kids on the roster, freshman through senior, and that is about twice to what we had last year.
Yeah, which is a good deal. And we talked about this too. He's getting the numbers all the way down through the program, which, does nothing but better this high school football team.
As they are now taking a knee, being led there in Logan Bunn. I believe he's leading them in prayer. And the band is walking off. Other games of interest here in Southwest Missouri. it will be Nixa at Republic, and that's a big game in the COC this year to start off. Glendale at Neosho, Lebanon at Webb City, and a lot of people are picking Lebanon. Coach Will Christian's son's out, and they've got a good team, and we played them for a couple of years. They are a solid ball club. That may be an upset at Webb City. Ozark at Willard, Waynesville at Carthage, Kickapoo at Joplin, Mountain Grove at Fair Grove, Mount Vernon at Aurora, Log Rock at Reed Spring. Of course, Log Rock, Ozark Mountain Conference foe of the Liberators. Seneca at Cassville. That was a very good Cassville team. We saw them in the Jamboree. Catholic at East Newton, Mack County at Lamar. Mack County is in our district. We'll get to that in a little bit. Last night, Marshfield defeated Parkview 7-6 in their season opener down at Parkview, and that puts Sutton and I on the outside looking in.
It's early.
On the picks of the week.
Mike down at Barges and myself are leading the way.
It's early.
The Stockton Tigers from over at the pond will be going to Marionville. Marionville, the number one seeded team in Class 2. Branson at Harrison, Arkansas. Clever at Miller. And it will be El Dorado Springs at Kabul. Mountain Home at West Plains. Pierce City at Houston. Of course, Osage right here at Bolivar. Jeff City at Camdenton. What do you think about that one, Clay?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I've got the word yesterday that Jeff City was playing down at Camdenton, and it's not the Jeff City of old, but I think that they're making some headroads up there, and look forward to seeing the outcome of that one tonight.
That other school up there, Capital City, will travel to Ozark Mountain foe Carl Junction, Pleasant Hope at Clinton, Father Tolton at Forsyth, Hollister at Green Forest, Arkansas, and Lockwood at Archie, Jasper at Osceola, Mountain View, Arkansas at Willow Springs. And that's going to wrap up the other games area. We'll keep you abreast of those scores as the night goes on. We mentioned the district matchup. It came out today. We are Class 4, District 6. It will be the Liberators, Carl Junction, Logan Rogersville, Marshfield, Mack County, Monette, and West Plains. And pretty much the same district as last year, except for I believe Monette was not in and Hillcrest was in. I may be wrong. I'd have to double check that. But so that will be our district. Of course, you want to get that home field advantage, get that high seed, and play all your games right here at Plaster Stadium. Hopefully the Liberators can get that done.
Matt, we got the captains getting ready to go out. For the Bolivar Liberators, going to be number 2, Kel McCurry, number 59, Logan Bunn, number 10, starting quarterback Chapel Banner, and number 65, Owen McCullough.
Owen McCullough is a force inside. So is Bunn. Both of those guys, as Coach mentioned Wednesday night, high motors and real strength. Can you see the captains on the other side? One of you guys with binoculars?
Well, don't tell everybody I have to use binoculars.
Looks like Robin Landon. He's an offensive lineman, a senior.
52, 71.
And 71's Lee Nathan, senior offensive lineman. 52 is Joyner Nichols.
66-5.
Nicholas Joyner. And he is a senior lineman, 6'3", 245. And what was the other one? 66 and number 5.
Right.
Number 5 is Trusty Maverick, the senior quarterback, 6'1", 190. So he will be their starting quarterback, and they will come out with Coach Shannon Jolly. Of course, Coach Robert McClarty coming out with his captains as we get ready to kick this thing off. We need to remind you, Mid-Missouri Bank is the game sponsor here tonight. We also have the halftime show sponsored by Craig Lehman at Shelter Insurance, the Hometown Mattress First Down, Work Electric touchdown sponsor, and a new sponsor. It is Roten's Clean Works. They're going to sponsor the Extra Point. So we'll be talking about those folks as the night goes on, as well as all of our great sponsors. And don't forget, if you didn't tune in Wednesday night, we will be at Barges every Wednesday night with Coach Robert McClarty. We will also be bringing in coaches from other sports. Next week we will have our new athletic director, Colt Blair, no stranger to the Liberator fans, as he played 2 years here in football and basketball, played at SBU. His dad was a coach and was on the radio here for football for several years. And he's doing a great job. Glad to have Colt and his wife back in Bolivar.
Colt coached here. He coached here several years, too. He coached the basketball team and the football team also. Good to see Chuck back in the stands. He's had a little adversity going on in his life, and he's. I'm here to report that he's doing pretty darn well.
Yeah, it's great to see him out here. I also noticed former coach Lance Roten entered into the stadium with his bride and young son. So lots of people, lots of old Liberators coming out for this opener this year.
And the coaching staff for Coach Robert Clardy, Clayton McCullough, offensive lines, Austin Conrad, he is the defensive coordinator this year, switching over from offense. Logan Claiborne, that's one of the coaches that Coach Clardy brought from his SBU staff. A.J. Lynn, Alan Pierre, Travis Gregory, Charlie Too Tall Carson. Cale McCullough comes back after graduating from college and is kind of a student assistant. Eli Kirby and Andrew Bunn, both kind of student assistants as well. And the Indians won the toss. They defer. Not much of a wind situation here tonight, so I don't think it's going to matter kicking field goals. The Liberators do have a kicker. That is number 42, Wyatt Viles. He's a senior. And Coach Clardy talked about that Wednesday night. They kind of recruited him from the soccer team. Oliver will receive and be going from south to north here at Plaster Stadium to start this game off. I like that. I'm going to see our offense get going. One thing that Coach Clardy said, guys, they recruited a lot of athletes from the baseball and basketball team for that wide receiver position and D-back. They've got a lot of interchangeable parts, which will be nice late in the game, and especially these early hot games.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think I counted 22 people on the roster that have the WR designator next to their name, indicating that they're wide receivers. So that's quite the core. Now it's freshman through senior, but still 22 of them.
That should be enough.
That should be enough.
The Liberators in the blue jerseys with gold numerals, white trim, and the gold helmets. And the Indians in the road whites with the maroon numerals and white helmets. And a big crowd still filing in. About 15 minutes before game time, I thought, man, we don't have very many people here.
And then here they are.
They
just come in from everywhere. That's exactly right.
Kicking for the Indians will be Brady Clark. He's a senior, 5'11", 165, back deep to receive for Bolivar.
Number 6.
It's going to be Evan Nichols and Braden Long. Braden Long's one of those kids that they recruited from the basketball team, and he's got some speed. Nichols, the fastest kid on the team.
We're going to fake the kind of a reverse.
I don't know if we'll do that or not. And here we go. Season's underway. It's going to be fielded by Long at the 9. He's to the 10, the 15, the 20. Kicks it to the outside. Breaks. Oh, he didn't quite get it broke. He's brought down at the 21. So a decent return for the Liberators on that opening kickoff. They'll start out 1st and 10 from the 21. Chapel Banner will be the quarterback. He's a junior. We just watched him last year mature every single play, every single game. Nice to have him back. Coach Clardy talked about his dedication to the program and his work ethic and everything that he's done. He's really tried to get better. I talked to his dad about getting him a little heavier. Told him to bring him out to the house. We'll put him on the full feed. He has grown maybe a couple inches, and he looks like he's put on about 20 pounds, guys.
He's more solid. There's no doubt about it.
He's in the pistol. Jackson, the setback on the near side. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. The handoff to Jackson. Cyrus Jackson up the middle, up to about the 26-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 for the senior tailback.
Did a good job. Very, very basic handoff right up the middle right there and got 5 yards out of it.
If you can do that all day, you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
This time trips to the near side. It'll be Polk in the slot. Jackson is on the right side of Banner. Banner takes a snap, looking to throw. Has some time now. Fluffs in the pocket, comes near side. Lobs it over the top. And just kind of threw it away. Intended receiver was Lucas Polk, but Banner wisely just got rid of that.
Yeah, good smart play for Banner. Everybody was kind of covered up right there, and everybody kind of thought maybe he was just going to run it out of bounds. So he did the right thing by flipping it out of bounds.
And I'm telling you, the house is packed tonight. This thing filled up quickly. So 3rd down and 5 for the Liberators. Ball on the 26-yard line. Polk in the slot on the far side. 2 receivers near side. Jackson on the left of Banner this time from the pistol. Banner takes the snap, looking to throw, throws across the middle, has his intended receiver, makes the catch. He's to the 45, the 50, works it outside 40, 35 down the far sideline, and driven out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the reception. Braden Long for the Liberators, and they are knocking on the door.
What a completion right there to what was it? Long, right?
Long.
He was kind of been a little bit of traffic right there. He went up, got the ball, and made the great catch and got it to the sideline.
And there goes your lovely family, Clay.
Little Miss Callie giving me a big wave.
What poise by Banner. He stood in that pocket and he threaded the needle. I mean, that was a big-time football play. Now Long comes in motion from the far side to the near side. They put Polk in at the up back on the near side as well. Jackson on the near side of Banner. Snap over Banner's head. Jackson grabs it, and the rush comes in. He's going to be dropped. They're going to spot him at the 31-yard line, so it'll be a loss of about 10 on the play as the high snap to the quarterback got over Banner's head.
I thought the first couple snaps down here were a little high. They was up in his eyes, and I was kind of concerned about that. Heads up plays by Jackson, though, to be able to grab that and then secure it.
So Coach Clardy runs in another play. This time Jackson to the right of Banner. Two receivers to either side. Snaps back. Banner looking to throw across the middle. Has his man, and that's Long again. And he gets a gain of about 15. It'll bring up third down at about 5 or 6. And you can tell they got a little chemistry going, guys.
Yes, they do. Right across the middle, too.
They played basketball together. Long is just kind of easing through there and finding that open slot, and Banner has got a little more zip on the ball this year than he had last.
He does have quite a bit more zip. He kind of gets Long got between the D-backs and the linebackers. Third down and 6, they're going to call it. Ball spotted on the 17. 9:23 left to play here in the first quarter. From the pistol, Jackson to his left, and Banner hands it off to him. He finds a seam up the middle, drives forward, tough running, and he's going to be close to the first down.
He's close.
Give him 4 on that.
Making a stop for the Indians, Grant Wilson, good-looking kid, 6'3", 235.
Now, we've seen the tush push in the
in the jamboree.
in the jamboree. Don't look like we're going to see it right here, but.
So Jackson talking to the receiver on the far side. He will be on the right of Banner. Long snap count. We'll see if they're going to maybe make him try and jump off sides. 10 on the play clock. Banner calls an audible. Now backs up. They send Polk in motion. Now he steps up and a Wildcat takes the snap. And he picks up the first down. That's a heck of a play.
Yes,
I like that.
It was. Love it.
If you haven't seen him lately, he looks like he's put on 15 pounds of solid muscle as well. And he just drove forward and got a good push by that offensive line, and the Liberators pick up first down. That's another hometown mattress first down. I forgot to do that.
Outstanding there, Matt. Got it down.
All right. First and goal to go from the 9. Jackson switches from the right side to the left side. Now Banner steps up and says something to his offensive line. Two receivers either side for the junior. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Across the middle, and it's picked off in the end zone. Got to get him tackled, guys. He brings it out to the 10, to the 15, driven out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Making the interception was Hunter Schreiman, a 5'9", 150-pound junior free safety. And the Liberators turned the ball over with 7:51 remaining in the first quarter. Looks like we had a pretty good chance to score.
The receiver had a step on his man, but that linebacker just kept backing up, and he's the one that made the interception. Time for the defense to shine.
So we'll see what the defensive unit under Coach Conrad can do here. Let's get 4 and out or get another quick turnover and get back on offense. Under center is Maverick Trusty. He's in the pistol. 2-back set, the handoff to the second back through. He's hit at the 20 and driven backward, ball on the ground.
We might have it.
We'll see what they say. Nope, they're going to say it is Indians' ball. It'll be a gain of about 4 on the play, second down and 6.
Going to see this 3-4 in action here. The linebacker's got a lot of responsibility right here.
So the quarterback, Maverick Trusty, goes over to the sideline every time to talk to Coach Jolly to get the play.
I believe they did that last year too, didn't they?
They're in a offset eye from the pistol. The handoff to the up back. He works to the outside, and he's dropped for a lost ball on the ground, but he recovers it. Making the run was Drake Williams, and a great open field tackle over there by Lucas Pope.
It truly was, and he kept the edge. He wasn't allowing him to get outside, and McCullough was in deep pursuit of him. So they just kind of pinned him in there and got him hemmed, and that's 2 plays for them, and twice the ball's been on the ground.
That's a tough choice if you've got one in pursuit and one to run into, and those two especially.
3rd and 6, trips to the near side, one to the far side, setback behind Trusty, throws over in the near flats on a little screen. Making the catch is the former tailback, Drake Williams, and he's going to be close to the first down.
That's going to be Logan Bunn coming out from that inside linebacker position, coming over and making the tackle from behind.
They're going to move the stick, so it'll be 1st and 10 with 6:29 left to play here in the first quarter. And Trusty comes in with the play.
Trusty.
Yep, Maverick Trusty. And again, they'll go with the broken eye. Now they flip 2 people over to the near side, the tight end and the slot back. They hand it off to Williams. He works to the outside. He's hit at the 30 by a whole swarm of Liberators. Main tackler on that play, Cale McCurry, from his inside linebacker position. It'll be a gain of about 4. Williams is a pretty good runner, guys.
Yes, he is.
6'1", 180. He's got some size, and he's got some quickness and speed, too. Again, the offset eye with Trusty in the pistol. One receiver far side. They send the near side man in motion. They pitch it to him. He works to the outside, gets across the 30, and driven out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That was Colt Butler on the carry. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 165.
We had walked that outside linebacker up on the end over there. He was almost like he was a standing D end at that point. He was able to string that out. The runner never did have a chance to break it back to the inside. And he strung that out there a long ways, allowing that corner to come up and make that tackle.
Nichols on the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 35-yard line for the Indians. Again, the broken eye. And again, the man up back on the near side. They fake the handoff. Trusty looking to throw. Has his man, and he's got down the near sideline to the 30. Tries to cut it back. Avoids the tackle, and will be dropped at the 3-yard line. And a good play there by
14
by Evan Mortensen trying to strip the ball, but he couldn't quite get it done. The reception was Mason Brown. He's a freshman, 5'9", 140.
That Braylon staggers. Man, I tell you what, you see that burst of speed he had coming up? He really cut that distance down. That defensive back right that time, he made a good play for the ball. It was ripe to be picked, but he wasn't able to get his hands on it, and it just went into the receiver's hands.
This time they go with the split backfield, up back on the near side. The handoff to the first back through, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
4:30.
So with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter, Osage draws first blood on a 3-yard touchdown romp. And in to kick for the Indians is Brady Clark. Holding for the Indians will be Robert Dubs. And the kick is up, and it is good. Well, the Indians go up 7-0. We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be right back. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Placer Stadium kickoff. It's a little short blooper fielded at the 40, and wisely making the catch and going down was Dorian Gonzalez, the junior, and the Liberators will take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line to start this drive.
He was paying attention. I'm glad he was.
Yeah.
He was aggressive going to get the ball, and that's what you got to do. You can't depend on somebody else. All right, let's move the ball a little bit more again.
Let's matriculate.
That'd be good. We were doing it on that first drive, but had that turnover.
Banner in the gun. Jackson will be on his right. Two receivers out to the right. The up back is Polk. He's on the near side. They're showing blitz. They hand off to Jackson. He finds the seam to the outside, crosses the 40, drives hard to the 43-yard line.
Give him about 4 on that, I think.
Pick up a 4, 2nd down and 6.
Good job by Jackson hanging on to that ball, Matt. He got a little loose with it a few times in his sophomore year and a little bit in his junior year, but he looks solid.
They come right back with the same formation. Banner with the snap, goes right back to Jackson, kicks it to the outside, finds a seam up the middle then, and he's going to pick up about another 4 yards. Looks like the Liberators on these guys.
Yeah, Coach is seeing something right there. I mean, he's hitting that left side of the line on about every run play that he's done so far.
You develop that run, and you can make that passing a lot easier.
And again, the exact same formation. And again, they go to Jackson. This time he tries to go to the other side. He's hit at the line of scrimmage,
but just short.
Jumping in there was Brody Price.
Bring up a 4th and 1. Interesting call here at midfield.
Yeah.
It's a full one, too. I mean, it's not a short one.
Not a short one. It may be a long one, in fact.
I think Coach is mulling this one over.
I believe we're going to go for it.
With 3:04 left, looking at 4th and 1.
17 on the
play clock. And Coach Clardy calling the play.
Here we go.
Bliss will go out to the far side along with Evan Mortensen. And they move Polk over to stand-up tight end. They hand it off to Jackson. He turns the corner, picks up the 1st down and then some, gets across midfield, still driving, crosses the 45 to the 44-yard line. They got to blow the whistle sometime. Nope, they did.
Oh.
But that is another hometown furniture 1st down.
Going to give him 9 on the play there. I think they.
Hometown Furniture and Mattress.
Hometown Furniture and Mattress.
I think they're kind of mulling over a name change, but that's what we'll go with.
Well, we just know it's Randy in the group.
We know who it is.
Randy in the group.
We know who it is.
I'm sure Bracken's listening with his dad.
I imagine they're here watching would be my guess.
He's running around here someplace.
This time they send one receiver to either side. They got a man in the slot on the far side. They hand off to Jackson. He finds another little seam, but they close it up quickly. Good job there by the inside linebacker, Ethan Wall, for Osage to quickly close that hole.
Seen just a little trend. I think that first drive, we was probably 75% pass, and this second drive we're 80% or better running right now.
We're all running.
We're all running. We haven't thrown one yet on this drive.
That's right. This would be a good opportunity here to throw 1 second.
I had an old school coach like you Clay. Only 3 things happen when you throw the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Yeah.
So Bliss will step up. He'll be a wideout near side along with Nichols. This time Jackson behind Banner. Now they send the man in motion. They fake the reverse. Banner rolls out to the far side under some pressure, throws it, and has to throw it away. Nobody was open. Intended receiver kind of was Cyrus Jackson, but Banner did a good job not to force it in there.
Didn't panic. They were in hot pursuit of him and putting pressure on him, but he just waited until he could see that the play wasn't going to happen. Flipped it out of bounds.
Don't forget, after the ball game, folks, you can go down to Bargers. They're going to stay open late. Are we going down there, guys?
I am. I may leave early, actually. If we can get this one wrapped up by the third quarter, I'll just go on down and wait for you guys.
We can't do that. I can't run the camera and the computer and talk. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Liberators. 2 to either side for Banner. They send poke in motion from the far side to the near side. Banner takes a snap, a little screen inside. They find Bliss, and he keeps his feet
up. Yeah.
And he's going to breaks free, picks up the first down, kicks it to the outside across the 30. Finally dropped at the 28-yard line, and that's another hometown mattress and furniture first down for the Liberators.
I am so glad Sutton had the camera on that, because I don't know if we could describe how many people he shook off and the way he was able to keep his feet going.
I think that's his first official play. That's the first official play in the books for him, too, I believe. That's a dandy.
That was Bliss.
Wow.
So Mortensen out to the far side. It'll be Bliss here on the near side. The up back is Polk. They hand it off to Jackson. He finds a little seam, and he's going to pick up 9 on that one. He just about got 10.
Well, he's exploding through that through the openings down there, through the hole. He just quick feet and getting through there, seeing it and reacting.
You know, we noticed that the other night. He's not doing any hesitation.
Yeah, no,
he's just running to the hole.
Yep.
He is committed to running up the field. And they hand it off to him again. He dives forward and runs over a linebacker and picks up the first down. Another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators.
Got about 6 yards in, I think.
Yep.
And we are matriculating. I like this. Eating up clock. 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Libs down 7-0 to the Indians of Osage. And the Indians may be wondering, hey, this is a different Bolivar team.
They certainly would be. You know, we haven't had, knock on wood, we haven't had any kind of penalties of any kind yet in our discipline that's exceptional.
And they will let the clock run down, and we'll go to the second quarter. We're going to send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. Here's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and vine-ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriots, and where adventure meets firepower.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Second quarter action underway. On the first play, Banner tried to throw. He was flushed from the pocket. It falls incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Put the ball on the 14-yard line. Jackson on the right side of Banner. 2 receivers either side for him. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws a little inside bubble screen, and immediately brought down was Evan Mortensen.
Give him one, maybe.
He might have picked up a yard. Good job by Osage to read that. It's like they knew what was going to happen. That was number 12 on number 12. Defensive back, Ethan Wall, all over Evan Mortensen. Another recruit that Coach Clardy got.
See what Coach can dial up here inside the red zone.
3rd down and 9. Just 10 on the play clock. You better hurry up, guys.
We've got some height on the corners, too.
They'll put Polk in the up back on the far side. 2 receivers out on the far side. The handoff to Jackson. He runs up the middle. He finds a seam, and good tackle from behind. He's going to get to the 9. He'll be short, and it'll bring up 4th down and about 4. We'll see if they opt to bring in the new kicker, Wyatt Viles, or if we'll go for it.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go for it. Nobody coming off the field.
So it'll be actually going to call it 4th and 5, ball on the 9. And Banner gets the call from Coach Clardy.
This might be where we go to the 10-foot level here.
Bliss and Long out to the far side here on the near side. Mortensen. They've got Polk in the slot on the near side. From the pistol, Banner takes the snap, looking to throw. He's wide open in the middle, and he hits him. Touchdown, Liberators. That's a Warwick Electric touchdown for the Bolivar Liberators.
That's 6 or 5.
Banner hit. That's number 6. That's
number 5.
5?
Number 5.
That is
Bliss.
Paul Bliss on the 9. It was a 9-yard touchdown.
It was an 8-yard touchdown.
8-yard touchdown pass. So the Liberators get on the board.
I'm not sure if Banner seen him or if he heard the coaches in the box next to us hollering, he's open!
He was wide open.
Oh, yes.
And he did a great job to get to where Banner could see him, and Banner finally saw him and got it to him. So Viles in to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good.
All right.
And that is a Roten clean work extra point for the Liberators. And the first one for Wyatt Viles.
He cleaned up that extra point rather nicely. That's his first extra point, too.
Yep. The first time he's ever kicked one in the competition. So he just started kicking about 2 weeks ago. He is on the soccer team. And I can't remember the story about he had to do something and he could go. And if he did, I can't remember. Do you remember, Clay?
Well, a little bit. It was a physical test, I believe he had to. He had to run some PT or something like that. And he wasn't real sure if he would be here or not, but here he is. Okay.
So he will kick off for the Liberators as well. And we want to say hi. Penny Cloyd told me today, she said, we just love listening to you. She said she and Brent usually sit in the parking lot and watch it and listen to us. In the parking lot and listen to us. So if you're out there, Penny, thanks for listening. I've had several texts about how do you get to the website? So we've got several viewers. We had over 2,600 watch the coaches show on Facebook. Did you guys see that count?
That's a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't count the MoSportsZone web where they could have watched it or
listen on the radio.
Well, and that's not just one person. That's views.
Right.
I mean, that could be there was more than one watching that.
All right. So Viles with his first kickoff. It is a end-over-end low kick fielded at the 15 by the up back to the 20-25 seam up the middle to the 30-35 and dropped.
Guess who?
Making a return for the Indians was Colt Butler. And who got the tackle?
McCurry.
McCurry, number 2.
Shocking.
Number 2 on number 2. So Coach Conrad's defense will come back out. We're knotted at 7 with 10:13 left to play here in the first half of this season opener for 2025. I like the new sign over there on the veranda. There's only one. It's the Liberator. There's only one. Speaking of the veranda, we lost a great fan that used to sit up there on the veranda, Tom Wilson. And most people knew him as the Coke Man, and the Liberators jump off sides.
Let's see what we're going to get here.
Hopefully, maybe Osage flinch or made him jump around. So bring up first down and 5 for the Indians.
I believe that's the first penalty of the game, too, here. Edge of the second quarter, so.
We lost a couple of really great Liberator fans in Tom Wilson and Terry Roundtree.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Didn't miss much.
Kick it to the outside and picking up at the first down, cutting across the middle, breaks the tackle there. Still on his feet, coming across the 40, finally driven out of bounds at the 35-yard line on the carry. Drake Williams, a senior, 6'1", 180. And that dude broke some tackles too.
He's a wire now. He is a wire.
He was sure moving that ball back and forth between hands on there.
So they're in Liberator territory, looking at a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Trusty brings the play in from the sideline. One receiver near side, offset eye, up back on the far side. And they hand it off to the second back through, and he dives forward, picks up about 3. That was Brock Arrowwood on the carry. Who made the tackle, Clay?
Couldn't tell.
A host of Liberators.
A host of Liberator. I think Sam Harless was right there at the nose tackle position, nose guard.
Somebody hit him at the line of scrimmage, but he's a pretty long kid, and he fell forward and picked up 2 yards.
I think that was him grabbing an ankle as he went through.
Same formation for the Indians. Trusty takes the snap, and they hand it off to number 22, and he's hit at the 30, and that'll be no gain on the play.
That's Logan Bunn coming up.
As Logan Bunn just racked up Brock Arrowwood.
They'll get a play. That's 3rd down.
So 3rd down now and 8 for the Indians with 9 minutes left to play in this first half. This time they'll send trips to the far side, one receiver near side, one set back in the backfield. Trusty going to throws a little bubble on the near side, and it is wide open. And making a good move is Arrowwood. He makes another move, now kicks it to the outside. It's going to be a touchdown for the Indians. And that was a well-executed play, guys.
Yes, timing was perfect on that. Absolutely perfect.
So the Indians go up 13-7 with 8:38 left to play here in the first half. And we'll see if they will kick. They will. And do the kicking will be Brady Clark. Holder for the Indians, Hunter Shireman. And the kick is up, and it is good.
That young man's got a pretty good leg on it.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be right back. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football, MoSportsZone.com, and listening on YourCountry 99.
The Answer Man at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for back-to-school clothing. Like a large selection of jeans by Levi's, Wrangler, and Ariat. Plus, CNC has 16-inch oscillating fans, barrel fans, hoses, and sprinklers, too. And CNC has the answers on what you need to recoat and repair your driveway before winter.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Stranded on the road? Don't panic. Call the car medics. The roadside assistance team is ready 24/7 to revive your day with fast towing and expert help. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, or engine trouble, they bring the emergency care your vehicle needs. Call the car medics. 417-407-8042. That's 417-407-8042. Resuscitate your ride with car medics. Your roadside lifeline when your car needs a medic.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. A long drive there by the Indians puts them up 14-7 with 8:38 left to play here in the first half. And Clark will kick off back deep to receive for Bolivar. And it looks like Jackson and Nichols. They've kept the ball away from Nichols. This one's high, and Nichols is going to field it at the 10-yard line. Comes to the near side, to the 15, to the 20, 25.
Hurdles.
25, hurdles over to the 30, and down at the 33-yard line.
Good return.
So a 23-yard return by the senior, Evan Nichols. Showing some athleticism there.
You know, that's become, it used to be a rarity when you'd see a running back leave his feet and try to hurdle somebody, but it's becoming more and more popular thing to happen at all levels.
During the break, we were seeing Gardner Casey's parents down there, and his mom had him on FaceTime. We were watching her talk to him, and she put the phone up here, and we waved to him. He's up in Iowa playing college football. We wish him the best of luck. One receiver to either side for Banner. The up back poke on the far side. Jackson sits on the far side of Banner as well. Now we're short a person, and coming in will be the tight end.
Second tight end.
Peyton Williamson. Now Pope goes in motion. Now Williamson jumps. He's going to hate that in the film room.
That's not going to be a good series.
You weren't in where you were supposed to be, and then you jumped off sides. You got to focus, guys.
Not a good series for him.
We heard Coach Clardy say, hey, we got to love them up for a while so that we know they're invested. And then we're going to chew them down if they don't do what they're supposed to do.
Come in with the hard love then.
Yeah. So that'll bring up first down and 15 for the Liberators. Williamson, a good-looking kid. We don't have sizes, but he appears to be about 6'3", probably 190.
So you're in the ballpark.
Poke in motion. They fake the dive. They throw it in the far flats, and they has a reception. Making the catch for the Liberators was Bliss. That'll be a gain of about 11 12 yards.
Just a straight slant, and he got his hands on it and held on to it.
That was Bliss.
He's having quite the night. Bliss will be out to the far side. Mortensen to the near side. The up back will be Poke. He's on the near side as well. Banner from the pistol back there with Jackson. Now Poke goes in motion. Now comes back. They snap it to him. He can't hang on. Banner picks it up. It'll be a loss of about 3 on the play. Maybe just a little bit too much moving around in there. It was supposed to be a direct snap to Poke, and he was going to come around the end, but that's hard to time that. You're running in motion, and the center snaps it. You got to catch it right in. You got to be right in time. This time, Mortensen and Bliss to the near side. Nobody out to the far side. The up back is Poke on the near side, so they're overloading the right. They hand it off to Jackson. He kicks it to the outside, and he gets caught, and it'll be a loss of 2, and that'll bring up the punt team. It'll bring up fourth down and about 7 for the Liberators, and Wyatt Biles will get his first chance to punt.
I believe, I think Coach Clary said that he's the goalkeeper for the soccer team.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So
goalie.
The goalie, is that
the
what
keeper.
Yep.
The keeper?
They're called the keeper.
There we go.
Really?
When you're playing on the pitch, you're the keeper.
Okay.
When you're playing hockey, you're the goalie.
He knows a lot more about that than I do.
And it's never 0; it's 0-0.
Okay.
You got to have the verbiage right, guys.
I snap, but he handles it.
Nice,
pretty good punt.
job and a great punt, and it goes out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So pretty good punt. That'll be a net of about 42 yards.
Yeah, good job by that young man.
Yeah, he gets a little congratulations from the sideline, and well-deserved.
Coach Clardy, he's obviously the head coach, but he also is the special teams coach out there for him. So he spent a lot of time with that young man right there.
So with 6:18 left to play in the first half, Liberators need a big hold here, guys. We talk about it so often that middle 8 is the most important, and we're getting in that zone, so we got to stop the Indians here. Coming out wide to the near side is Hunter Shearman. They'll go with the offset eye, the handoff to the second back through, and he got hammered. That was Brock Harrowwood on the carry, and Cale McCurry on the stop, and it was violent. No gain, second down and 10.
I'd say that's a good start on stopping him on this drive.
Right now, that young man's hoping that his number isn't called.
He don't want it right now.
This time, Shearman will go out to the far side. Now they send 2 men in motion, the tight end and the up back from the near side to the far side. And now Osage calls a timeout.
Okay.
With that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com, listening on YourCountry 99.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. 5:39 left to play here in the first half. Osage up 14-7, looking at a second down and 10 from their own 31-yard line. And Coach Jolly saw something he didn't like, called a timeout. And the Liberators need a big stop here on this drive.
Yeah, without a doubt. You talked about we really talked about that a lot last year. That middle 8, and we're definitely getting into that time frame right there. And the Liberators, they got the capabilities right here. They gave up one big play, and that was about a 30-something yard pass play where it went untouched. I'm sure they've got them chin straps tightened up right now. We'll hopefully get this stopped.
One to the far side for Trusty, up back to the near side, and the offset eye. They hand it off to the tailback, comes near side, breaks a tackle, stiff arm across the 40, spins around, and he's finally driven down at the 42-yard line, and that's Drake Williams again.
Flag's coming back, though, I believe.
We got a flag at near the 35-yard line. We'll see. It looks like it's probably going to be a holding. What the white hat will tell us.
That's exactly right.
That came from all the way out here past midfield. They threw that flag a long way.
So that'll march them back to the 25, 26. It'll be second down and about 17.
Holding back to the 26-yard line. It'll be second and 15.
Shearman out to the far side for the Indians. Arrowwood and Williams in the backfield with Trusty. Trusty looking to throw, rolls out to the far side, throws, it's picked off, and making the interception for the Liberators is Evan Mortensen, and that is a way to kill a drive, plus get yourself close to the red zone. So Mortensen with the pick and picks up about 12 yards on the return. Bolivar will have it first and 10 from the Osage 23-yard line.
And right here in front of us, Mama and Sister are very happy about that, Evan. Very happy.
So Liberators need to punch one here in the next 5 minutes and run some time off the clock, too. I mean, if we're going to be greedy, let's be greedy.
Agreed.
Aiden Essery, the center, needs to wipe his hands off. Does it with Banner's towel. Mortensen wide to the near side, poking the slot on the near side. It'll be Nichols and
timeout.
Nope, timeout Liberators. So with that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com, listening on YourCountry 99.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator Football.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Liberators looking at a 1st and 10 after the interception. Coach Clardy called a timeout. We mentioned Logan Claiborne. He is actually the offensive coordinator. He came over with Coach Clardy from SBU, and Coach Clardy had some words for his offense.
He was enthusiastic. He was trying to get them to be enthusiastic, I believe.
So they'll come right back with the same set, 2 over to the far side. That's Bliss and Long. Mortensen to the near side, poking the slot. Jackson on the left of Banner. Now they send the man in motion from the far side. That is Long. Banner takes the snap, looking to throw all the way, throws it to Jackson in the flats. He breaks a tackle. Ooh, and he got hammered. He spun out of one tackle and just got slobber knocked, and then a whole tribe of Indians got on top of him.
Picked up about 5, looks
but
like.
But he did get about 5 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that ball could have easily come separated from him right there. He did a great job of holding on to it because, he, like you said, he spun out of it and just opened himself right up for that big hit.
So 2nd and 5 with 4:40 left to play here in the first half. Libs down by 7, but knocking on the door as they just got into the red zone for the 3rd time on the evening. Banner takes the snap, hands off to Jackson. He's up the middle, spins out of one tackle, and he's going to be close to the first down, maybe about a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Bolivar. Clock running.
He's close.
Yep, he's about a half a yard.
This would be that running the clock, just like you you asked for.
Working the chain gang over there tonight. Drew Legan, Jared Taylor, Gabe Magnuson, and Nick Roundtree, some great ex-Liberators. 2 receivers far side for Banner. Jackson on the far side of him as well. They hand it to him. He comes near side, runs over one, go get in the house.
There we go.
Touchdown, Liberators.
Outstanding job. 13 yards on the carry.
Second, third effort, got him in the end zone.
That's a Warwick Electric touchdown. And that brings the score 14-13. We're going to run Wyatt Vowles up, see if we can't post the Roten Clean Work extra point.
He's coming from a long way down that field, isn't he?
He's down there
kicking.
He's down kicking in the net.
I looked over for him. I couldn't see him. He was coming.
Evan Nichols will hold for the Liberators. Snaps back. It's good. The kick is up, and it is good. And that is a Roten Clean Work extra point for Wyatt Vowles.
I got to tell you, he looks pretty smooth back there.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So the Liberators knotted up 14-14 with just under 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. And what do we always say? The team that scores last in the first half 83% of the time wins. Thank you, Coach Dwayne Trogdon, for having me research that stat.
Statistics. I took the same class under him. My gosh.
What was your project? So I had to go through game films and figure that out.
My project was to hit the baseball in the springtime. Okay. That's what my project was.
Well, my project was to hit the quarterback in the fall time.
Oh, okay.
But I did. I kind of enjoyed that stats class, and you had to pick a project, and you had to research all this stuff and come up with the stats on it. And
okay, I tell you what, the crowd's not really got into this like I thought they would. They're a little bit. They're just kind of waiting, I think. But
I think they're cold.
Could be.
I'm cold in here. You could hang meat in this press box. I'm telling you. Back deep to receive the kick is Drake Williams, and he's potentially dangerous, folks. Yeah, he's standing on the own 5-yard line. We kicked it to the up back the last time. And it's a high end-over-end kick fielded by Williams. He ran right in front of the up back, gets it to the 20, 25, 30, and hammered at the 35-yard line. And somebody was out there JV cruising, and they just got knocked to the ground.
I'm not real sure who made that. 31 there kind of. Who's there at 31? Coben Parks, senior.
And he's got a little stinger.
Yeah.
You can tell.
I think it was Coben that made that stick out there. And by God, it was a good one now. He picked him up off his feet and put him backwards.
So Trusty in the offset eye. They hand it off to Williams. He comes to the outside and gets a block. There's going to be a holding penalty, though.
Yep, that's going
driven
back.
out of bounds after about 11 yards. Making the stop for the Liberators was Brylan Stigers, but that's coming back. The penalty flag on the 38. And that'll move him back to the 28.
I don't know if you all have seen it or not, but Owen McCullough was in hot
He was.
pursuit.
I thought he was going to catch it.
I mean, he was stride for stride with him. He just couldn't make up that one step.
That's a 260-pound kid. What'd they say he squatted the other night?
It was 5-something.
585 six
Something like
times. That's impressive.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
So they'll spot it at the 28. It'll be first down and 18.
19, something like that.
3:31 left to play here in the half. How about another turnover, Libs?
Turnover be good right down here.
Offset eye, one receiver to the near side, up back on the far side. And they fake the handoff to the second back. Trusty going to throw, has his man. He makes the catch at the 45 and finally driven out of bounds at the 49 of the Liberators. Making the grab for Eric Murphy for the Indians.
Him Nichols coming out of the game. I think he might have rolled something up there. He's called for somebody to come in for him.
And they hand it off to Williams. And he is a tough runner now. He'd be a nice asset for any team. He gets up to the 45. Be a gain of 4 on the play.
It looked like he might have lost his footing just a little bit there, but he went ahead and pushed forward and got a pretty good gain out of it.
He's a senior, 6'1", 180. And coming out for the Liberators was Caden Jump. One receiver to the near side for Trusty. Hands off to the second back through, and he goes nowhere. McCullough,
wow.
He just...
Does he wrestle?
He suplex him. Yeah, he wrestles.
Yeah, I think so. What a tackle.
A supreme suplex by McCullough.
That's one way to keep them feet from moving on the ground.
You can't
flip and put them up in the air.
If they're not on the ground, they're not going anywhere. That's exactly right.
Williams did pick up a yard on it. 2:23 left to play now.
Brings up a pretty big third down here with 2:19 left.
Shearman comes wide to the near side.
Now we're hearing the crowd
Trusty
get in a little.
hands off to Williams.
Oh,
he's going to be
probably
close.
stopped by a yard.
Stopped short. Big decision right here for Coach Jolly from Osage. They'll have 4th and 1, and it is a true one.
I got to tell you, with Williams, I don't see there's any way he doesn't go here.
Just under 2 minutes to play.
You got to get that kid the ball and get him a little room.
Trusty runs the play in. Liberator defense needs to fire up here, but don't jump off sides.
Oh, they're going to go try to quick count them.
They're going to try to get him.
Trusty steps under center for the first time tonight.
Going to try to make us jump.
Yep.
Timeout.
Now he calls a timeout.
That was a little different from last year.
Yep. So Osage calls a timeout with 1:32 left to play, looking at a 4th and 1 from the Liberator 40-yard line. And we'll keep it right here during this timeout. We were talking about the middle 8. I got that from Eli Drinkowitz, and what a night last night for the Tigers, guys.
Yeah, pretty exciting. Yep. Pretty exciting. 63-6 there, and they scored that last touchdown. 61-6. Scored a touchdown. Central Arkansas scored that with less than 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Went for 2, and
well, we can say Bo knows how to play quarterback.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, he did a fine job. I hate to see it out of the other young man, one play and going down. My understanding is he had recently signed or was going to be signed by the Los Angeles Dodgers. But he had a dream. He wanted to be a SEC quarterback.
And he was.
And he was for one play.
He was. And Zeller came in and, looked a little like a freshman in his first game in a sold-out crowd.
Yeah.
But what an opportunity for him now.
Yeah, without a doubt.
The red shirt stuff's over. He'll be the second one now. And big games tomorrow, too.
Oh, gosh, lots of big games.
If you're into college football, tomorrow is just unbelievable. There's 5 teams in the top 10 that got big games tomorrow. 2 of them going head-to-head. Number 1, Texas, and 3, Ohio State.
Here we go, 4th and 1. Again, offset eye, up back on the far side. They fake the handoff. Trusty runs this way, and he's going to pick up the first down. There's a penalty flag, and that's going to come back. And Trusty took a shot. Polk laid him up pretty good.
It looked like he was slowing down to slide or something.
Yeah.
Hold right
Holding
there.
On the
that may
Indians.
Change the whole scheme.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and
6,
9 and 11.
Yeah, that may change the whole scheme right here.
And now you got to think Coach Jolly's going to run the punter out. And they are making some changes.
Yeah.
Nope, Jolly's going to come unless he's the punter. They brought in some new personnel.
I do that quick kick like Mizzou did last night.
And Jolly made quick kick.
That was they're going to punt.
Central Arkansas.
Yeah.
Jolly is the punter. Or sorry, not Jolly, Trusty.
Official timeout.
We've got nobody. We're not biting on this real hard.
Coach Clardy wanted to have a word with the white hat. And now going back to receive the punt, it's going to be Braden Long.
Okay, brilliant coaching there. I'm going to talk to the white hat. Let's get our people where they're supposed to be.
Well done.
I think they're wanting to do something with the clock.
Okay.
Put the time back up.
I think that's why Coach Clardy called him and said, hey, we need to put some time back up on the clock. And they go to 120.
Okay.
1, 2, 2.
1, 2, 2 is what
1,
they
2,
want.
2.
They got it to 1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 2.
Don't forget, we've got the Craig Lehman Shelter Insurance halftime show coming up. Hopefully, we can talk about the Liberators taking the lead right before the half.
Oh,
that'd be pretty sweet.
I'd like to see Braden Long maybe return one for a touchdown. That'd be nice.
We haven't had one returned all year long.
Yeah, all year long. We haven't had one returned yet. It's the first punt we've forced of the Indians.
You mean the first 23 minutes of the season?
Well, you got to start
early.
You got to start.
Trusty standing on his own 37-yard line. Long standing on his own 10. So it'd be a 90-plus yard return, and I think Long's got it in him. We need a long return from Long. Long snap count by Trusty. It's a good snap. He gets the kick off. Not a very good kick. It's a duck over to the far sideline, and it goes out of bounds at about the 32.
That saved us some time.
Yep.
About 28 maybe?
Yeah.
He'll walk backward. It's going to mark it to 26.
Hey, hats off to the Liberator defense right there. It's a big defensive stop right there.
Absolutely.
So they got the stop they needed. Now let's see if we can get a drive put together here. 2-minute drill will be in effect. 117. Maybe we got a 117 drill. Banner brings the troops out. Jackson will be on his right side. 2 receivers right side, 1 out to the far side. They put Polk out there. Now Banner signals to his offensive line. Takes the snap, looking to throw all the way. Drops back under plenty of time. Now flush from the pocket. Throws it across the middle. Incomplete, almost picked off.
Just about picked.
Intended receiver was Evan Mortensen. Banner kind of threw that sidearm running away from where he was throwing, and he showed some arm strength there, guys.
He did.
That stops the clock with 1:08 left.
You know, he's a right-handed quarterback and scrambling to his left.
That makes it tough.
It's a tough throw all the way.
and especially the arm angle he had on it. You can't really get that back foot set to launch it. What do we got a call here?
We've got something. What?
Head-to-head contact.
Wow.
And that's going to move the Liberators back to their own 13-yard line.
15-yarder. Wow.
I didn't see the flag. Must have been down in the trenches.
Well, that'll change things a little bit.
Yeah, probably. We might go a little conservative here, maybe a handoff or two, and run this clock out.
And they hand it off to Jackson. He works to the outside. He'll be dropped after picking up about 2 yards.
Stay in bounds. Let that clock run.
And he did.
And the clock ticking with 55 seconds remaining. Going to spot the ball at the 15. So to bring up second down and about 22 yards. 17 on the play clock, 35 on the game clock. 2 receivers near side. High snap, pokes, gets it, Banner gets it, swings it over near side, and oh man, he had the sideline, and making the reception was Bliss.
Bliss.
He cut it back inside, and guys, this near sideline was wide open.
If he could have made the sideline, he could have run a long time.
And the Liberators get a timeout called with 8 seconds remaining. We'll keep it right here. We were talking about college football the last time out. You got Texas, Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
You got Alabama, Clemson. Big one Monday night, TCU against North Carolina, Bill Belichick's first deal. You got Notre Dame and Miami. Catholics against the convicts.
Catholics against convicts. You got that right.
If you're a college football fan, tomorrow is huge and big history at MSU as they endeavor into their first division NCAA Division I football game. They travel to USC.
USC. Who would have ever thought?
California Trojans.
Who would ever thought?
So it'll be a big day. And, of course, Lee Corso with his last appearance on College Game Day. I've enjoyed him over the last 20 years. We've been to a few College Game Days, Sutton. I think I've been to a total of 6 of them.
3. I think I've been to 3.
And that is always a fun atmosphere.
I always had to work Saturdays, boys.
Well, I understand. I understand.
You haven't worked in 8 years. What are you talking about?
That's true.
Pope goes in motion from the near side to the far side. Banner takes the snap. They throw in the middle flats over there to Bliss. That's Long. And I don't know if he got out of bounds.
Got a second to go here.
1 second. He did pick up the first down. And we're going to have time for one more snap. Good home time cooking there to get that clock stopped.
There's advantages to playing at home.
Yep.
There is.
You got to wonder if they got some kind of special play, a little flea flicker or something.
We're about to find out, I would say.
Well, they're going to call it.
Nope, they're saying done.
Done for the half.
Well, that's going to end the first half after one half of play. We are knotted at 14.
Well, hang on a second.
Now, wait a minute now.
They took time on the clock, says zeros.
Well, now we're coming off. Now we're going back on.
Jolly's going to take his team and leave the field.
Yeah, as quick as he can. Coach Glardy having a word with the white hat. Hey, we had 1 second, but it's not going to happen. So we'll send it back to the studio, catch up on some advertising. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Come see us. Diana Andrews, 326-2636.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
As
your local bank stop feeling local? Hello, this is Matt Hindenburg with Grand Missouri Bank. At Grand Missouri Bank, we are proud to be the only locally chartered bank in Bolivar, with the local owners and decisions made right here at 1630 South Killingsworth. You'll always work with our friendly, experienced team. From offering personalized financial services to building lasting relationships, whether you're borrowing or depositing, we're here for you. Come see us at Grand Missouri Bank, Bolivar's true community bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is seeking beginning and seasoned welders. No certification needed. Gain knowledge and expertise from their expert welders in their Hitachi Welding School. Enjoy a safety-focused and climate-controlled environment while you work. With a benefit package that starts on day one and pay up to $27 per hour, Hitachi inspires progress for a future that you and your family deserve. Join their diverse team of professionals today by applying at HitachiEnergy.com. HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
No one warns you like
In the market for furniture? Don't go to the big corporate stores in Springfield and pay their wildly inflated prices just for them to pay their big dividends to their New York City shareholders. Shop at your locally owned favorite, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, where we have made furniture affordable again. From budget to luxury, we have it all. Ask us about our financing made easy, no credit needed. Come see us today right here in Bolivar at 451 South Springfield Avenue next to Tres Amigos, or call us at 417-912-7681. Don't overpay, take home today.
Drilling, the action of making a hole in something by boring with a drill. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not, especially when it comes to water wells, geothermal drilling, and environmental monitoring. With over 20 years experience, Jeremy McCarthy and his crews at McCarthy Drilling will have your project completed efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art drill rigs. Don't leave your drilling to just anyone. Contact the experts at McCarthy Drilling in Halfway. McCarthy Drilling done right. Bold transformations start at MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa in Bolivar. Lose weight with personalized solutions. Balance your body with expert hormone therapy. Revitalize your skin with powerful laser treatments and refresh your look with precision injections. Every journey begins with a $50 consultation credited towards your service when you move forward. Find them on Facebook or find them behind Bill Roberts Chevrolet. Step into the future of beauty and wellness where cutting-edge science meets self-care. MD Lux Aesthetics and Med Spa.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. At the half, it is Bolivar 14 and Osage 14. What's been a really good, clean played game, a real intense game, guys.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's been kind of impressive. You know, both teams have had a turnover, and both teams have scored two and scored a touchdown off of a turnover. So
the level of play's been high too. I mean, We've had good defensive plays and good offensive plays. It's been a good, hard-fought, clean ball game so far.
Clay, why don't you tell us the halftime stats?
Bolivar took the opening kickoff and was able to drive all the way down to about the 18-yard line and then threw an interception in the end zone. The kid opted to bring it out on the interception, and they Osage took over after the interception on the 11-yard line and drove all the way down the field and scored a touchdown. It was a 3-yard run, and the kick was good, making it 7-0 with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Second quarter, Bolivar with the ball. They make a 8-yard touchdown pass from Banner to Bliss. Miles trots on the field and kicks his first extra point of his career as a senior. The soccer transplant onto the football team for Friday nights and made it 7-7, which is a good deal. Move into the second quarter again then, and we have a 30-yard touchdown pass by Osage, and their kick is good. They go up 14-7. 5:12 to go in the second quarter. Mortensen intercepts the ball on the 35-yard line, on Osage's 35-yard line, returns the ball to the 22-yard line. About a minute and 10 seconds later, Cyrus Jackson takes the handoff in the backfield and makes his way all the way to the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown romp. Biles comes on and ties the score up at 14-14. That's the way we end the half. Then it's at 14-14. Got some pretty good numbers actually out of a couple of the Liberators offensively. Banner, and I have to admit, it's been a year since I've done this, and I've missed a couple of the passes there, but I have him down as 11 of 16 for 129 yards with one touchdown pass and one interception. His main target, his biggest target tonight has been Paul Bliss. He has 5 receptions for 55 yards, and Braden Long has 2 receptions for 69 yards. Then Evan Mortensen has a reception, and so does Cyrus Jackson. Running the ball for the Liberators tonight, we had Polk came in out of nowhere and had 1 carry for 3 yards, but it was a big 3 yards that got us the first down. It surprised everybody. Coach gave me the names of the people that would be running the ball so I could get them listed on my stat sheet. He didn't give me ball. I had to scramble, get that one added up. But Cyrus Jackson being the workhorse here tonight, 15 carries, 74 yards, and 1 touchdown, that 13-yard run to cap off the scoring here in the first half for the Liberators.
He's not slowing down much either. Matter of fact, he's looking as good in the last carry as he looked on the first carry.
Yeah, exactly. I like what I'm seeing out of him, Before, last year, he was kind of would shuffle that feet a little bit.
Hesitate.
Just a little hesitated. But this year, he's getting that ball, and he is going and hitting it hard, and he ain't shying away from contact, I can tell you that.
No, sir. Matter of fact, I think he likes it.
Yeah. Banner's arm strength, man, I'll tell you what, everybody has said it, and I was over at practice and was watching him throw a few balls, but to see it under game conditions and everything, man, I'll tell you what, he has got some zip on that ball.
And he's getting rid of it quick, too. When he sees it come open, the pass to the end zone was a perfect example of that. The coaches beside us were screaming because the guy was open, and Banner was going down his progressions, and when he got to him, he just fired it right in there. And going over and visiting with Coach at one time there earlier this week, he was telling me about how he runs his passing. The Banner's got his 3 reads that he's going to try to go through, but every one of those receivers, this is where it comes down to being on the same page. Every one of those receivers, you used to, in the olden days, they called a pass play and you ran that route and that was it. That was it.
And you just had that one. But these receivers now, they have 1, 2, and sometimes 3 reads themselves that are telling them where they're going to go. Yep. And they're reading the same thing that the quarterback's reading. And hopefully they read the same thing. That ball and that receiver show up at the same spot where that quarterback is throwing it to.
And, him and Bliss look like they've been doing this for
they're in
6 years. They are synced up really good, too.
Well, Clardy told me the other day at practice, he said he actually was getting phone calls this summer from SBU that Banner and Bliss and Polk, they were coming over here and out here on this field at night, and they was just using the street lights. But they've been throwing the football all summer long to each other, so you just love hearing stuff
Absolutely.
like that. That's kids that are willing to put in the effort and get it.
When the fire's burning, you don't have any choice but to do things like that, and obviously the fire has been burning.
Yep, exactly right.
Well, this is the Shelter Insurance Halftime Show. Craig Lehman Agency, and we thank Craig for his sponsorship, not only of the halftime show, but of all things Bolivar. Couldn't be a more civic-minded person, he and Lisa, and we appreciate it, Craig. And we'll tell you some scores from around the Ozarks. At the halftime, Nixie 21, Republic 6. So the Eagles look like they're back in the same form they were last year when they were state runners-up. No score at Glendale and Neosho. Webb City 7, 11-0 at halftime. And the second quarter, it's Ozark 17, Willard 6. Carthage up 43-0 over Waynesville at half. Kickapoo, Joplin, no score. No score, Mountain Grove, Fairgrove. Mount Vernon 14, Aurora 7 at halftime. That's a hate battle. Cassville 7, Seneca 7 first quarter. Lamar 20, Mack County 13 in the second quarter. Mack County will be a district foe for the Liberators. It's Nevada 36, Monette 6. That's another district foe in Monette. Liberty, Mountain View, Liberty, Birch Tree, 16, Stratford, nothing. Then Liberty might be back at it, Suddy.
Sounds like.
And it is Mountain Home 21, West Plains 7 late in the second quarter.
Ooh, and that's at West Plains, I believe, isn't
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I think we all picked West Plains to win that
We didn't.
one.
We had no choice. We had no choice there.
Here's one for you, Clay. Jeff City 7, Camden nothing in the second quarter.
Oh, look at there.
Thayer 21, Highland, Arkansas 0, second quarter. Van Horn 7, Hillcrest nothing in the first quarter. And catch up on some more. I think that's going to be it that we have. Of course, we're 14-14 here as you watch the Pride. What are they? The Blue Pride? What is our band's name? They have a nickname, don't they?
Well, it may be Japanese this year.
I don't
from what
know.
I'm
There's some
seeing.
kind of
It may
Japanese
be.
stuff.
It may be sushi or something. I'm not sure.
So you're watching them. We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be right back with the Craig Lehman Agency Shelter Insurance Halftime Show here on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Mid-Mo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Mid-Mo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Mid-Mo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
Stay active and energized at the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center. Hit the gym, take a fitness class, or shoot some hoops in the full-size gymnasium. They've got a seasonal indoor pool, top-notch equipment, flexible class options, and convenient childcare while you work out or attend activities. Need space for an event? Rent out the gym, studio, or multi-purpose rooms, perfect for parties, meetings, or team events. Open daily with hours to fit your schedule. Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center, where Bolivar comes to move. Located just off Broadway. Join the action today.
Precision Small Engines, the name people have trusted for over 30 years for the sale, maintenance, and repair on steel leaf blowers and steel chainsaws. Carrying original manufactured parts and aftermarket parts, Precision Small Engines is sure to have everything you need to get you up and running again. Located north of Bolivar on Highway 13. Visit online at PrecisionSmallEngines.net.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Grandpa, why does buying a big orange tractor make everyone so happy?
Really, Kenzie, I think it's because people love these Kubota tractors, like the Do-It-All L3301, with its legendary hydrostatic transmission and full range of available implements, or the fact that we make everything so simple. Simple pricing, simple financing, simple no-pressure sales.
So simple things make people happy?
They do when you're buying the best tractor on earth. So make buying your Kubota simple at Coral Supply in Bolivar.
Papa.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. It's halftime. It's the Craig Lehman Agency Shelter Insurance Halftime Show. 14-14 at the break. And what has been a very physical, very intense, very well-played football game here to open up the season, guys.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with that first half. We can improve, but, man, from last year to this year, the difference is night and day.
The softball girls are down the road at Morrisville, and if you haven't heard that, there's like 40 teams playing over 3 days down at Morrisville, baseball and softball. It is a ball extravaganza.
They play baseball and softball from daylight till way past dark.
Yeah, David Fransky does a tremendous job with that tournament down there. And
they were in barges, came in. Actually, they'd been working the fields, getting ready to go, and they took our table down there. But the Lady Liberators, they won the first game 12-0 over Waynesville in 4 innings. They run ruled them. They're up 5-0 in the top of the fourth against Cassville in the second round.
That's a good start. That's a great start. A couple of our friends down here in the camera, Matt, that's got quite a bit of
there's some old
coaching history. They've Pat Johnson and Randy Bland worked the north part of the county quite a bit. Of course, Pat was a coach here for years and years.
Gym teacher.
Yes, and then Randy worked at Wheatland for several years. Good to see him here.
Lots of folks here tonight. Lots of ex-Liberators. We see our state representative, Chris Warwick. He's here. Of course, he played on that team that went to state. I saw Brad Roten and Lance Roten. See who else. We saw several of them down here. ex-Liberators. So it's a big night, and the stands are packed.
Good turnout.
Late show up, but they are packed. We talked about that. The fans haven't really been part of the game.
They were beating on the bleachers there in the last defensive stand, and that's really, normally they're just a little bit more included than that, but we'll get there.
And right here in front of us, I just saw Trent Drake, ex-Liberator. He was on that state run as well. So second half, guys, what do the Liberators need to do?
Well, we're going to have to stop them on the first drive, or we need to stop them on the first drive. They'll come out with their best stuff on this opening drive in that second half. And, when you defer on the first, you get that opportunity to come out.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. That could really set the tone for this ball game if we can shut them down this first drive. That the Liberators, all in all, looked really good defensively. And after watching some of this 4-3 and trying to figure it out, Osage came out in a formation that actually forces the Liberators to move the majority of their people over here, and it leaves one guy short and one guy long for half the field. And then they threw that bubble screen, and that's how come that thing was all wide open, because they loaded all their receivers the other way. And he that was kind of almost a throwback. So he set the table for it, and I mean they executed it very well.
And that's what I think defensively, they got to find a way to shut down Williams. He's been able to run the ball on him, and he's a darn good running back. But we got to do something to keep him contained inside the tackles.
I don't know if we can shut him down. We might be able to contain him a little bit better and let him get free. He got free 2 or 3 times, and boy, when he does, he can hurt you.
If we can get McCullough get his hands on him 1 or 2 more times,
that'd go a long ways. Yeah.
Yeah, he put a lick on him a couple times, but and then offensively, I think we're doing pretty good. We had the one turnover. You don't have that, we're probably up by 7. Yep. We were down there deep.
Yeah,
but we've got a good combination of run and pass going. I think just more of the same offensively, but defensively, just try and contain Williams and keep the pressure on them.
It'll be interesting in the second half, Matt. We've kind of set up in basically one formation with the quarterback and the running back side by side in the backfield. We've set up with that, I think, almost every play. And we'll see if we'll do anything different than that. But I'll tell you what, it's hard to it's working. Yeah. It is absolutely working.
About the only person that has changed the formation look has been Polk. He's been a flanker in between a tight end and a tackle, or he's been outside the tight end, or he went and trips to one side. He's moved. Everybody else has kind of stayed the same spots.
Yep.
And Jackson is moving either right or left behind Banner there. But I'm anxious to see. I think Coach Clardy might have something else they might be cooking up here. I'm looking forward to this.
They haven't been able to prepare for any other formations because we haven't shown them too much. So we could kind of get a little creative maybe in this second half, but we don't. I mean, we're doing what we need to do, and it's working. It's working pretty dang good. I'm really happy with it.
We got about 2:03 left, and then they put another 3 minutes on after that. I
think it's just a suggestion how much time between and halftime, I think.
Yeah. So we will send it back to the studio, run a couple more ads, and then we'll be back to wrap up the Shelter Insurance halftime show here on MoSportsZone.com and YourCountry 99.
Transform your yard with Rovenstein Landscaping. They're dedicated to serving their customers with quality products and friendly service. Whether you're tackling your own project or you want to work with one of their expert designers to create the outdoor space you've always imagined, they're here to help every step of the way. They're fully stocked with everything you need. Just stop by 250 North Lemon Avenue in Bolivar, right behind Casey's General Store. Rovenstein Landscaping. Let's grow something great together.
Road and Clean Works. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Road and Clean Works, it's what we do. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. About 35 seconds, and that will wrap up the Shelter Insurance halftime show. 14-14, the Indians of Osage will get the ball to start things off in the second half as they won the toss and they deferred. And so we will kick off to them. And I will say one thing we didn't talk about at halftime, the kicker for the first time, Wyatt Viles, dude, he's legitimate.
Perfect.
He had a great punt, 42-yard net punt, right down the middle on the extra points. He kicks it to about the 10-yard line on the kickoff. And that's a nice find for Coach Clardy in the hallways.
Yeah, without a doubt. I was thinking earlier, too, I'm kind of going back. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, y'all had boys playing this time, but Matt Magana, I think, was one of the first soccer boys that came over.
That's true.
And actually did the kicking on, and before it was over with, if you remember correctly, before it was over with, he turned out to be one of the best slot backs that we've had in quite a while.
He did. He was young and strong, or he was short and strong and
very fast.
Had no fear. Had
a lot of athletic ability.
Actually, the first kicker that was a soccer player, his mom was Jackie. She was a dental assistant for David Hacker, and I cannot think of his name. He went on and kicked it. Evangel wound up.
Here we go.
Don and Jackie were his parents.
Driving around trying to think of names again. Dadgummit.
We've had a long history with bringing them soccer guys over and doing the kicking for us, and that
it's worked
out
well. It's
worked out really well.
We had a guy named Brown that kicked at Evangel, but that's not who you're talking about, I don't think.
Yeah, Brown.
Is that who you're thinking about? Brown, yeah. Yeah, he was a great kicker. He was a good athlete all the way around. Matter of fact, I see him and his dad playing a lot of golf tournaments. Great athlete, good people. Good people.
Yep. Don and Jackie Brown, and I can't think of the boy's name, but that was who it was.
Well, Danielle Sainer just sent me a thing, Eric Brown. She was right on it. Jimmy D is down at the lake, and he is tuned in, and he says, everybody's doing a good job at Clay. He just doesn't understand. He says he's off his game a little bit tonight. I don't know what Jimmy would be criticizing for, Clay, but
thank you, Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a text from Penny Cloyd. She said, yes, they are listening.
Are they in the parking lot, though? Okay.
No, I don't know if they're in the parking lot, but they're listening.
Well, I'll tell you what, my son up in Kansas City, he's listening.
Yeah.
He's been sending me little texts.
Well, we had a visitor from your wife and daughter and grandchild that was pretty pleasant a while ago. They seem to be enjoying the game.
Little Miss Callie come in to say hi.
Yeah. Be the first of many football games that girl looks at.
I would say that is correct. She's got a little brother named Noe that I think is...
Think he'll fall in there with him?
I think he's probably going to fall in.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, I hope I'm alive to call game for him.
Well, that'd be your
my 50th year.
Yeah, I was starting to say you're getting there.
I think that they're about ready to take the field here.
Yeah,
20 seconds to go. The officials have met and are taking up their positions.
Clay, we called when your son was playing. I think we called him the magnet, didn't we, at that time? Because he was always around the ball.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what. It didn't matter offense, defense, special teams. It didn't matter. But, you look up and there he was around the ball somewhere.
Yeah. He kind of had a nose for it. He enjoyed his time, and I surely enjoyed watching. So
I'll never forget the Marshfield game, and that they were supposed to be pretty good. That was the year they were going to beat us, and he set the tone on the opening kickoff. It wasn't a magnet; it was a hammer.
It was a hammer. It was a hammer.
Yeah. We was up on top of that.
We
that score, that press box down there, and the coaches were next to us, and I thought Brad Roten was going to shake my arm off when Cole hit that young man.
Oh. All right, Viles tees it up. Back deep to receive will be Drake Williams, and we're not going to kick to him. He's standing on the 6. The upback's on the 15, and that's about where Viles has put it at about the 12 every time. And it's a kind of a pooch kick fielded at the 30 by the upback to the 35 and dropped at the 37-yard line. On the return for the Indians was Robert Dubbs. He's a senior, 5'11", 170.
That'll work just fine.
Yep. That Williams scares me back there.
He does. Yes, he does. I expect we're going to see a pretty big dose of him here in this second half, too.
He's like Howie Long talking about Barry Sanders. He said, "There's two things I'm scared of: snakes and Barry Sanders in open space."
Rightfully so. Rightfully
And
so.
I think Williams in open space would be scary. He'll be the up back in the offset eye. One receiver out to the far side for Trusty. He takes a snap. They pitch to the back going the other way. Poke on a chase for him, and he's going to be driven out of bounds by Long over at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 on the play for the Indians.
Polk was doing a good job with that pursuit. Their receivers had run our D-back off, and that outside linebacker, they ran him deep, so he had a little bit of room to run out there.
So second down, and they're going to give him 7, 2nd and 3. Same formation for the Indians. Trusty takes the snap, hands off to Williams. He comes near side, kicks it to the outside, turns the corner, gets across the 50. There's going to be a horse collar, but we'll take
there's
that.
a hold back here at about the 45-yard line.
So we got 2 flags on the play, and I don't know who popped the horse collar, but if he didn't, Williams is going to run down the sideline for 6. And hopefully we've got offsetting penalties. Holding on the Indians. Personal foul. Face mask. So they're offset.
Okay.
Swap a holding for a face mask.
Every time. Every time.
I just caught an eye of that kid down there, number 69, Charlie Crocker. He's a junior, 6'5", 165. He looks a little heavier than that, but he's a big lad.
Down on our sideline?
No, on their offensive line.
Their
right tackle.
He might have been the hold because I was watching it through the glasses here.
This time they send Trusty under center with a split backfield. They do a power dive, and Williams with the ball, and he'll pick up the first down as he gets across midfield. That was not Williams. That was the off-back, Brock Arrowwood. And they'll move the sticks. Ball right on the 50.
Both these teams, their offenses have been very controlled, not the rapid fire plays or anything.
So it looks like Coach Jolly's going to put Trusty under center again. So they kind of change it up. They run a misdirection. They hand it off to Williams. He's blocked, knocked out of bounds, knocked backwards, still on his feet, gets up to the 40.
It's an 11-yard
loss of 11 yards. Great job by the Liberator defense. We said at halftime you got to contain him.
And they did.
And they are doing it so far here in the early going of the third quarter. So that should be third down and about 22 for the.
No,
it's second. It's second.
Oh, that's right. He picked up the first.
Yeah.
Sorry, second down and 22. We got to get in sync too. Long off season. And Trusty back in the pistol. One back behind him. That's Arrowwood. Fakes the handoff to him. Rolls out to the near side. There could be a holding right there. They fire it. It's caught. And a great ankle tackle by McCurry. Making the grab for the Indians was Hunter Shearman.
We're going to pick up 12 on that play. Going put them in a 3rd and 9 for the next deal here right there close to midfield.
I didn't see who there was somebody in front of Shearman. I thought he might get the pick, but a good job by Trusty of threading that needle. And we're down to 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Again, this Indian team beat the Liberators last season up at Osage Beach 35-0, but the Liberators hanging tough in this one for the 2025 season opener. Arrowwood, the lone setback with Trusty, throws over in the near flats. As his man, he breaks a tackle, and that is Ethan
about
Wall.
2 yards short, I think. We had him wrapped up for about, he would have had about 4 yards to go, but he was able to slip that one and got it down to 4th and 1.
Ethan Wall, the 6'4", 195-pound senior tight end with the reception. And it is 4th and 1, as Clay mentioned. Trusty brings the play in.
Just stay away from the big play here.
Chairman wide to the near side. They're going to go with the split backfield. Trusty up under center. He's a big kid. He could probably run. He hands off to the second back through to Arrowwood. He makes a good second effort, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, we made the stop right there, but like you said, second effort, he was able to get the first down by about half a yard.
So the Eagles are matriculating. The Indians, not the Eagles.
You know, they had a really good year last year too, Matt.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to think when we left there, but they wound up having a great year.
I think they went semifinal.
Yep. Offset eye again, Trusty in the pistol. Hands off to Arrowwood, and he's dropped at about the 39-yard line. Maybe a yard gain on the play. McCurry in on the tackle for the Liberators.
Milo Griffin into the game for the Liberators, too. Going to give one of our starters a break right there. Milo's junior.
He's going to be solid in there all year long.
He's at that nose guard position. He was fired up after that play right there.
Yep.
So second, and they call it no gain, 2nd and 10, ball on the 39. And they come with a little different look. 2 receivers either side. Arrowwood, the lone setback behind Trusty in the pistol. Now they send a man in motion from the near side to the far side. They throw it to him over in the far flats. It's batted down, incomplete, and it couldn't quite get the handle. That was Colt Butler.
Yeah.
And that's 3rd and 10. Big play right here in this ball game for the Liberators.
Didn't look like he gave that receiver enough time to get over there. I mean, the timing was off on that a little bit. He was a little bit corkscrewed when he's trying to catch that ball.
Defense is looking good so far. Let's get this big stop right here. I don't know if he would go for it on 4th down. We need to shut him down hard here.
Again, 2 receivers either side. Arrowwood, the lone setback behind Trusty. Trusty going to throws over in the far sideline. Incomplete. Yeah, the intended receiver was open. He got behind the Liberator D-back, Evan Mortensen, but he was kind of falling backwards, and Trusty...
I think Trusty kind of put it a little bit out of bounds, I think.
So they will be forced to punt from the Liberator 39-yard line. Looking at a 4th and 10. Trusty is the kicker. That's a good name, Maverick Trusty.
Yeah, I'd say that,
be a good riverboat gambler.
Yeah, quarterback and kicker, that's always a potential right there for that fake. But
back deep to return the kick is Braden Long. Sorry, no, Trusty's going to throw.
There we go.
Takes the snap, throws deep up, and overthrows incomplete. Liberators take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
Thank you very much.
Good job there, Liberators. That's the stop we needed. So the first drive by the Indians stalls at the Liberator 39-yard line with 8:24 left to play here in the 3rd quarter.
And like you said, Clay, early, that could set the tone here.
Yeah, without a doubt. They got him as the punter also, so that was always a possibility. Him just to have a quick snap and try to hit somebody going across the middle.
Well, it was strange. He stepped up under center to take that snap.
Yeah.
He wasn't back. He wasn't back like in the punt position. So that kind of gave it away to the Liberators.
All right, let's go Liberator offense.
Banner in the pistol. Jackson beside him. They hand it off to him. He comes to that. We got whistles.
Whistle dead.
Is there flags on the play? Or
on the far side.
Okay, I see it now. We actually have to sit in the dark in the booth so that we don't get a glare off the window, and it makes it just a little bit hard to see sometimes.
White Hat's kind of coming together with the
crew.
The whole crew is going to have a powwow here. This is interesting.
And the Liberator center steps up there. He's going to try and see what he can hear out of him. Now the White Hat and the near side judge
waving it off.
Wave it off.
So no play.
Lady Libs up 6-1, top of the 5th over Cassville in the Mooresville tournament. Softball. Don't forget, at Barges, we will be interviewing all of the fall sports coaches in the 3rd section of the show each week. The handoff to Jackson. He comes near side, gets a great block, runs into his own man, but still picks up about 4 yards. There's a flag. And I think they're going to call that a holding on that great block. He might have had the jersey on the inside. I couldn't see it from here, and that is the call.
Well, we've snapped the ball twice, and it's still 1st down.
Yep. The penalty flag at the 37-yard line So that'll move him back to the 27. And that'll bring up first down and about 23 yards for Bolivar. Well, the defense looked good on their first set, but the offense kind of stumbling here in the first 3 plays of the second half. We had a waved off penalty. That just kind of kills momentum. And we have a holding call.
29-yard line.
2 receivers far side, 2 near side for Banner. Now they send Long in motion from the near side to the far side. They throw over in the near flats, and they has his intended receiver.
Bliss.
That's Bliss. And he picks up about 9 yards. And gets just shy of the original mark. So second down, no, they're going to call it right on it. Second 10.
Good job.
Bliss and Long with 5 and 6, and they're built pretty similar. Trips to the far side for Banner, 1 receiver near side. Jackson in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, going to throw all the way. A little bubble screen. Oh, he's got him across the middle. He finds him, and it's incomplete. Braden Long was the intended receiver. He was dragging across the middle.
I think that ball was tipped. Somebody got it tipped a little bit. 5.
And I don't know if Banner was checking down the progression, but he was open. As soon as he started dragging across there, guys, he was open and nobody around him. If Banner could have hit him a little earlier, he'd had some room to run up the middle.
He can run.
2 to either side. Jackson besides Banner on the right. From the pistol, takes the snap, rolls out to the far side, being pressured. Still rolling, throws, and incomplete. Intended receiver over on the far side was Lucas Polk.
Oh, I'll tell you what, unfortunately, that play called right into a blitz. The Osage was blitzing from the outside right there, and Banner was rolling right to it. So he really didn't have much of a chance right there.
So back deep to receive the punt for the Indians is Hunter Shearman. Wyatt Vowles standing on his own 25 to punt. Shearman standing on his own 28. Nice snap. And Vowles gets the kickoff. It's another dandy. It's going to take a bounce in favor. And Shearman picks it up. Crazily picked it up, and he got hammered.
Ooh, who is that? 14.
And a great open field tackle by Brylan Stigers. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they brought a little pressure on him, and I think that might have caught him off guard just a little bit. The first time they didn't bring anything, but he was able to get it away and got it away clean.
So he has done his job so far tonight.
Need another defensive stand from the Liberators here. Everything so far in this half has been played between the 30s.
Offset eye with Trusty in the pistol, pitches to Williams, works to the outside. They cut him back inside, and they hold him for 1 yard. That's the way to play that, guys. That was perfectly played by the Bolivar Liberator defense.
Very good. Very good.
Didn't let him get outside, flushed him back inside to a linebacker, and he picks up 1 after he got hit. He fell forward. Second down and 9. 7-12 left to play here in the third quarter. We're still knotted at 14.
Both teams just trying to do a little ball control offense and eating up a lot of time.
2 receivers near side, actually 3. They got a man in the slot, 1 to the far side. First time I think we've seen this set. Trusty takes the snap, throws, has his man across the middle. He'll pick up 8 on the deal. That's Arrowwood making the reception.
Let's see which spot they're going with. The far side is a yard further than the near side ref here.
So they give him the first down, 1st and 10. Indians move the sticks.
Oh, not where the ball is at. The sticks are a yard in front of the ball. Can you see that?
Yep. Again, the offset eye, 1 receiver far side. They hand off to Williams. He works it to the outside, and a great job.
Castle.
Who was that? He grabbed the jersey.
McCurry.
He quickly got to him, got a hold of the sleeve on the left side and pulled him down. And that's a big kid that McCurry just pulled down. He's probably given up 30 pounds to him in a few inches. and he just muscled him down. It'll be a loss on the play of 5, second down and 15.
Got that trips formation again.
Trips near side, one receiver far side. Arrowwood, the lone setback.
Fumble,
Trusty drops the ball, and he's going to have to fall on it. That'll be a loss of 3.
Luckily, that ball bounced straight
right
back up to him because that could have went a lot of different ways right there.
Sure could have.
And that's going to be a big play here. Now we're looking at if we can hold here, we'll have some pretty good field position.
Aiden Essery, number 50, was checked in right there. I think that he's kind of coming off of a little bit of injury. It's the first time I've seen him on the field. I didn't see him at all in the first half, but he was pretty important part of the defense last year.
He was playing offensive line. And Trusty takes the snap, rolls near sideline. Now he's going to have to tuck it and run. And he gets hit by McCurry and then finally dragged down by Milo Griffin. And he didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. So they will be forced to punt, looking at a 4th and 11 from their own 44-yard line with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
I would think they would have to punt here.
I would think. I don't think that they would go for it.
I thought it was kind of iffy a while ago, but they pretty well got to do it here. And they looks like they are.
Trusty's going all the way back. But
we haven't run a punt back yet this year.
Nope. Is that Long or Bliss back there?
Let me try to get your
glasses on him.
I think it's Bliss.
And Trusty gets a kickoff. It's a knuckleball. It bounces in favor of the Indians, and it'll be down at the 23-yard line.
Good punt.
Yeah, and that was Long, number 6, Braden Long.
5 and 6 are hard to see.
It
is.
I'm not sure they weren't kicking kind of away from Long there at that point, too, which would probably be a pretty smart play.
So with 4:32 left to play in the third, Liberators take over 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. They need to go 77 yards to pay dirt.
This would be a good time to matriculate in the third quarter, deep in the
you
third
could run
quarter.
about 8 minutes off and get in the end zone.
That'd be fine. 8 minutes, 8 seconds. I'd take either one.
Just get in the end zone?
Yeah. Just get there.
Liberators going to start on their 22, so.
One receiver either side, poke the up back on the far side. Jackson sits on the far side of Banner in the pistol. Takes the snap, hands off to Jackson. He's got some room to run to the outside. He picks up the first down and then some, and that's another hometown mattress and furniture first down for the Liberators.
Great job by Jackson right there, getting about 14 yards, it looks like.
He had a big hole over there on that left side, and he hit that hole and then got into the second level and turned the Jets on. Come right back with the same formation. Indians showing blitz from the far side. Banner takes the snap, hands off to Jackson. This time he cuts it back up the middle for about 3 yards. Colt Butler on the stop for the Indians. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Raiders up to the line pretty quick.
Yeah, we've got to get somebody else. Got a tight end off the field. 26 seconds on the play clock. Banner in the empty backfield. 2 receivers either side for him. They've got Jackson in the slot on the far side. Throws over there and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was Peyton Yates, the intended receiver.
He had some room to maybe pick up that first down if he could have got that snagged.
Peyton getting his first
first attempt. So 3rd and 7. And this time they're going to put Polk in the slot on the far side. They'll put Jackson back by Banner. 2 receivers either side. Banner looking to throw. Throws over in the far flats. Has Polk. He gets that first down plus 2 yards.
9-yard gain right there, Matt.
Another hometown furniture and mattress. Oh, Randy's going to kill me when he watches this. I'm going to mess this up all night long. But we moved to 6. That's the most important thing.
That's exactly right.
As the Liberators start matriculating.
Randy getting ready to move location.
Yeah, he's got.
I believe so.
Got him a nice big warehouse being built out there south of town.
3 locations now.
Banner in the gun, Jackson with him. They hand it off to Jackson. He comes near side, has some room to run, picks up about 7 yards on the carry, gets to the 45 of the Indians.
Looks like our line's starting to punch pretty big holes out there, man.
Starting to dominate pretty good up front. And this Indian team, they're bigger than us up front, taller anyways. But the Hogs have been very stout at the line of scrimmage offensively. 2 to either side, poke the up back on the near side. Now they send the man in motion. They fake the handoff to Jackson, and Banner going to throw. Got some time now, flush from the pocket, comes near side. He's going to tuck it and run. He runs out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That'll be enough for another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators.
You know, we've seen him do that, do the scramble. That's the first time tonight I think he has scrambled, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know, here's the very interesting right there. We have 4 receivers there, but only 2 went out in the patterns.
So it was
everybody else stayed in.
Set up.
Everybody else stayed in. Yeah. So kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Trips over to the left, 1 receiver to the right. That is Bliss. Now Polk scoots over a little bit. The handoff to Jackson. He works it over to the far side, cuts it up the middle.
Good cut.
And picks up about 5.
Good cut. The thing that Jackson is doing so effectively now is he's not trying to get too much. He's getting what they give him, and he's just making the most of what they give him.
Get an update here from Morrisville. Bolivar 6, Cassville 4 final. Semifinals 6:20 tomorrow night down in Morrisville.
Labor Day weekend tournament.
Yep. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side for Banner. Jackson in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Jackson. Looking to throw. Now flush to the near side. And he's going to tuck it and run, and he'll run. And we'll see. It's going to be close to the first down. Yep, they're going to say move the stick. So it's another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators with 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
And that may be the little wrinkle that we've been wondering about. That may be it right there.
And Banner did a great job. He just kind of lifted the ball enough to freeze a linebacker, then tucked it and run.
Cyrus Jackson picked up a guy that was coming off that backside pretty good with a great block.
Hand it to Jackson, comes near side, cuts it across the seam, now back up the middle, and he picks up another first down, 15-yard run by Cyrus Jackson, and is clicking on all cylinders right now offensively for the Liberators. That's another hometown furniture and mattress first down.
That was designed to go to the left, and Jackson got the ball when he hit the line of scrimmage. He immediately broke that thing back to the right. It was just wide open over there. Just good vision by the young man.
Do what they give you, and that's what he's doing.
Again, 1 receiver either side.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got going here.
We jumped.
Yeah, we jumped.
Everybody went except the ball. Remember those old calls?
Yep. So that'll move us back 5. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 23-yard line. Don't forget, Barge's Pizza will be open after the game. Go down there. You probably catch this broadcast crew down there.
I believe they're streaming down there tonight,
They're streaming down there, too. Are they streaming at Silo Ridge? Banner going to throws in the near corner.
Picked.
And we got a penalty flag, and I think that's going to be defensive pass interference. Did he get the pick? We'll see.
He was in position.
He had possession of the ball.
Let's see who that's going to go on. That's going to be close. Osage don't seem too excited.
They're not jumping around very much.
The back judge and the white hat talking. We'll see.
Pass interference
against the Liberators, so they'll decline the penalty, and Osage will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 1:26 remaining here in the third quarter.
That's tough right there.
That was a good sustained long drive, too. I hate to see it end that way.
Yep. We're about to 30 there, what, 22 yard?
Yep, 23-yard line. Sam Harless comes off the field to get a substitution. Now they're going to run him back out there. Wish we had weights and sizes on the Liberator roster. Offset eye again, one receiver to the far side, up back on the near side for Trusty. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to Williams. He kicks it to the outside. They don't get him contained. He picks up 7.
1:12 left in the third quarter.
14-14. That kind of
second down and 3.
Hope that doesn't take the wind out of these boys' sails, because they're playing pretty good ball right here. We just need to get in their stop and take care of business on the next possession.
This time, Trusty up under center, split backfield. One receiver to the far side, up back on the near side. The hand to the second back through. That's Arrowwood. And he picks up maybe a yard, then driven backwards.
They'll be third and 1, I think.
Third and 1 or 2.
And that may be the last play in the third quarter if they don't get to
35 seconds on the play clock. 31.
They're going to have to snap.
They're going to have to snap. Substitutions up front for the Liberators. Estrie comes in to replace Harless. And Trusty will step up under center with the split backfield. They hand it off to Arrowwood. He gets across the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Indians, and that probably will be the last play. Now they're going to stop the clock. Now that once they set the change, they'll restart it. I'd say they're going to let it run out.
Number 26, Caden Jump into the game for the Liberators. He's taking up one of those down positions, down lineman positions up front.
That will end the third quarter. We'll send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com, listening on Your Country 99.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the Bolivar area team of Bolivar today's DP sponsor. My value business is reaching out community join the Bolivar area team of Bolivar.
Do you think a little lamp like that would affect this? You've had it right down here on the paper.
No,
like what he's got.
Nope.
I mean, these lights don't.
Nope.
That's not even showing up on the screen. Are we there? Studio?
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Craig Lehman about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. Fourth quarter action underway. The Indians of Osage looking at a 1st and 10 from their own 32. We're knotted at 14 in what has been a great ball game here tonight. Few scores: Nixa 28, Republic 14, third quarter. Neosho 24, Glendale 17. Halftime, Trusty in the offset eye pitches to Arrowwood to the far side, and he breaks a tackle. Nice piece of running by him. He was hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We got a
Flag way downfield there.
Boys, Logan Rogersville 28, Reed Springs 12 in the fourth quarter. Nevada all over Monette. Liberty up 24-0 over Stratford.
Holding on Osage.
Holding on the Indians. That'll back it up. Where was the flag at? But,
well, he threw it from the 50, but he threw it up there. It looks like about the 39-yard line.
we're going to
take him back to the 29.
29?
Yep.
So first down and about 14 for Osage. Van Horn 21, Hillcrest nothing in the third quarter.
Oh, boy, who picked Van Horn?
I did. This time, trusting the pistol, one back behind him. That's Arrowwood. Three receivers to the near side. Trusty looking to throw, rolls out to the far side, fires it over, and incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 14. Big defensive stand here for the Liberators. You force them to turn it over the way we've been driving. We got a chance to eat up the rest of the clock and get in the end zone.
You know, that young man that's quarterbacking for Osage, he's got a pretty powerful arm himself.
He's got some size, too. 6'1", 190. He looks a little taller than that. This time he fakes the handoff, rolls over, throws it, and
caught.
Did he catch it?
He caught that ball. Short of the first. Nope, they're going to give it to him a yard past the marker.
Yard past the first down. So they'll move the sticks. McCullough checking back in the ball game. He will be replacing
Milo Griffin.
Yep. Boys, I'm going to have to get my eyes reset. A hard time reading these 5s and 6s.
It's tough.
Offset I, one receiver to the far side. They hand it off to Williams. He works to the outside, crosses the line of scrimmage, and picks up 10 yards. He got hammered over there on the far sideline by Brylan Stegers.
That 22 is the one that got him.
I thought it was 14.
No, Braden Davis.
23?
22, I thought.
22 is
dark.
Colt Hill. He's a freshman.
Colton Hill.
Two receivers either side for Trusty. Back behind him, Arrowwood. Now they send Williams in motion from the far side to the near side. They're going to throw it to him over here in the near flats. He crosses the 50, gets a good block on the corner, and driven out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He walked a tightrope down this near sideline and moves the chains again, and momentum is swinging in the favor of the Indians right now, guys.
No doubt.
Need a big play here, Libs. See what Coach Jolly calls up. They're going to have trips to the near side. Williams in the slot, one receiver far side. They throw over in the far flats, and making the grab is Shearman, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Morrison
about
with
5 or 6.
Morrison with the tackle over there. And he once again, that's with that particular offensive set right there, that moved just about everybody over on this side and just left Morrison over there on an island by himself.
Yep. One-on-one coverage, get that athlete in the open with the ball. That's what they do. Offset I, they hand off to Williams. He works to the outside. We don't get him contained, and he picks up the first down and then some, finally driven out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and they'll move him again.
Because they're down inside the red zone right now, so let's just bow our backs up here, boys, and put a stop on them right now. $11 minutes to go here in the final quarter.
And they're going to send Trusty up under center, split the backfield. Williams is not one of the backs. A handoff to Arrowwood. He drives forward to the 10-yard line. McCurry on the stop for the Liberators. 10:50 left to play in the ball game. We're knotted at 14.
They are matriculating.
The Indians are knocking on the door.
They are.
Coach Clardy said they wanted to be a fourth quarter team. Well, right now is the time to show that.
It's fourth quarter.
And they are looking at some adversity as the Indians at the 11-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Trusty takes the snap, looking to throw, throws over in the near side, and touchdown. As he got his receiver, Shearman, over there.
Good throw.
18.
And they go up 20-14.
Well, they've got a pretty good kicker. He kicks a high ball, so I mean, you don't know if you're going to be able to get a hand on that one or not. But
Brady Clark in to kick, and he's had all the room he needed on the extra points. And the snap is back. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Indians go up 21-14 with 10:15 left to play in the ball game. We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be right back, and hoping that the Liberators can get back on the board. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSports.com, listening on Your Country 99.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. After the touchdown, Indians set to kick off. Back deep to receive will be Jackson and Braden Long.
We haven't run a kickback
all year.
All year long. The whole year we haven't run one back.
No, I guess we didn't, yeah.
I think we're due.
Brady Clark teased up midfield at the 40. Jackson standing on the 10 on the far sideline. Long standing at the 5 on the near side, near hash. I think they got too many guys out there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And Long will field it at the 10, cuts it back to the middle, 15 to the 20, finds the seam to the 25, dropped at the 27-yard line. So a nice return by Long, and pretty good field position for the Liberators to start this drive with 10:09 remaining in this ball game. And McCurry got his helmet knocked off. It looks like maybe he lost a piece of it, lost an ear pad.
Yeah, something, yeah.
So Branner brings the troops out.
We've only run about 18 plays so far in this half.
Bliss out to the far side. It'll be Mortensen to the near side. Jackson in the backfield. The up back is Polk on the near side. The handoff to Jackson. He finds the seam, spins out of one tackle, crosses the 35, driven out of bounds at the 36. So it'll be a gain of 7 on the play by the senior tailback.
Good solid start.
He's gone over 100 for the evening so far.
2nd and 3, a nice way to start the season. Now we just need to get the W to go with the century mark.
Right.
Polk will be the up back on the far side. Banner in the pistol, Jackson beside him near side. They fake the handoff. Now Banner going to tuck it and run, and he gets hammered, but he picks up 2. He's going to be just about a half a yard short of the first down.
I don't know if that was quarterback run all the way or if he had that or run pass option right there. He faked the pump, or he faked the pass, but I'm not real sure if it was covered up and he just tucked it and ran, or
looks like we're going to have a measurement.
We're going to have a timeout for a measurement.
Yep. When you're on the chain gang, this is what you live for right here.
Right, yeah. Yep. Remember years ago, I think where
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Me,
You blew a knee out, didn't you?
I just about got killed over there. I did, yeah.
Much safer in the radio box.
It's a lot easier up here. A lot.
Me and Kendall Roten were on that for a long time when your boys were playing.
Yeah. Kendall was he was a good spotter out there.
Looks like we're going to be just short. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be close.
Now they moved that back stick. About 3 inches, so it'll be third and 3 inches.
Well, we got 2 downs to make 3 inches.
9:53 left in this one.
Might be a good push
the NFL's got that new electronic that they've been testing out. That's going to probably trickle down one of these days.
I would say in our lifetimes we'll see that, and we'll see the home plate umpire probably
disappear.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and 3 inches.
One to either side, up back near side.
How about we break one for about 40 here?
Yep. Now they send Mortensen in motion from the near side to the far side. The hand off to Jackson up the middle, picks up the first and then some, crosses the 45, dropped at the 47-yard line. That's another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators.
Good 8-yard carry there by that young man. He's got that spin move working pretty good.
He does.
Yeah, he's used it very effectively tonight. And Bolivar can come right back in the same formation. I'd just run the same play. It worked pretty well. 7 men in the box for the Indians. They give it to Jackson. This time it doesn't work. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and he done a good job to get back to the line of scrimmage. There were several in the backfield with him.
Well, I was going to say here a little bit ago, what he's getting that ball when he takes off up through there. What I really like about his running up through there is he's got both arms and hands around that ball. He doesn't tuck it away under one arm until he gets kind of 5, 6, 7 yards down the field and kind of one-on-one, more one-on-one.
So 2nd down and 10. Trips far side, one receiver near side. Jackson alone set back with Banner. Banner looking to throw, throws over to the far side. It's a little bubble screen, making the grab and spinning out of a tackle is Long, and he picks up the first down and moves the sticks. Another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators.
Great second effort by Long. Great second effort.
He kind of spun out of one there, too, and picked up an extra 3 or 4
And that
yards.
wasn't just a little tight spin. That was a long spin.
Took about 4 or 5 yards to get into there. 12-yard gain for the young man, though.
8:36 left to play. Liberators into Indian territory. This time they'll put Polk in the up back on the far side, one receiver to either side. Jackson in the backfield. They hand it off to Jackson. He works over to the left. He breaks a tackle, spins out, and picks up 8 yards. Tough running by the senior tailback.
Good execution. He is not Sloan or
no, he's not.
Or if anything, he's getting stronger.
Got pretty strong on the end of that run. He took the initial hit at about 4 yards and was able to pick up another 4. 2nd and 2, 7:49 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Libs need to get on the board to tie it up. Banner takes the snap, hands off to Jackson. He works over to the left, and that time they were waiting for him. And Long will check back in the ball game. Checking out is the big tight end, Peyton Williamson.
Bring up 3rd and 3, and we're definitely in 4 down
we're in
territory.
4 down territory
Definitely.
for sure.
With the game, with the time and the location, we're definitely there.
Yeah, they get to play from the far sideline. Trips near side, one receiver far side. Jackson in the backfield with Banner in the pistol. Banner takes the snap, hands off to Jackson. He comes near side, cuts it upfield, picks up the first down, and driven backwards, but I think
they're going to hold
enough.
him. Yeah, they're not going to give him enough right there. They've marked him about a half yard short, both this side and the far side.
That's a great cut.
4th and about a half. I thought he got enough, but he didn't. They'll run the tight end back in. Williamson will go power as they will go for it on 4th and a half a yard with 6:35 remaining in the ball game, down by a touchdown. Ball spotted just on the north side of the 35-yard line here at Placer Stadium. They need to get just to the south side of that mark.
And this is where we might see Banner scramble a little bit, too.
I say we see Jackson get the ball. They give it to him. He gets across the 40 plus some, gets down to the 30-yard line.
Just
give him 3 yards. Good job right there for the young man.
That's another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators. 6:12 left to play. Williamson checks back out. Long checks back in.
That was a little heart grabbing right there.
Yep. Banner gets him to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the far side, one to the near side for the quarterback. Takes the snap, going to throw. And a big jump by the defensive lineman. Now they throw. He's got him in the far corner. Touchdown
right there, baby, right there. Who caught that ball? I can't tell from here.
That's Braden Long. I didn't even see him down there. I thought he was throwing to the under man, and I looked in the corner, and there's Long wide open, and Banner with a great eye and a great throw. That's about a 35-yard pass in the air.
Rolling to his left.
And the Liberators pull within one, and Wyatt Vowles will come in and hopefully get that Roten Clean Works extra point.
We need a clean one here. Oh!
This is a bad snap. I'm trying to
He went
correct
down
his
on one knee, too. Oh, man.
And so
we're going.
No flags on the play. I was trying to correct the computer. What happened there?
The snap, he didn't handle the snap. I don't know if it was high or low. I couldn't see it on the screen.
So 21-20 with 5:41 left to play. Now the defense has got to make something happen. What about an onside kick here, guys?
Might be a good time for it. I mean, you got to get a stop. You got to get the ball back.
When you got a head coach that's a special teams coach, Coach Conrad over here talking to
of course,
Bliss.
We've got all our timeouts.
Yep.
And we've got the defensive. The defense has been. They played well this second half. So
see what Coach Clardy comes up with here. No wind tonight at Placer Stadium. A still cool fall night.
Beautiful. Feels like October. Feels like late October.
Boys, you just hate to see that after that was a great drive,
beautiful drive.
all the way down through there, and picking up it on a first down on a fourth down, and just make the touchdown, and then end up just a little bad snap. But 5 minutes to go, 5:40 to go.
You know, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing good body language down there on the bench. I'm seeing good body language in the coaches. I'm seeing good body language out there on the field, too. So give yourself a chance.
Put yourself in position. That's all you can do.
Put yourself in position. All right. Trickery could be coming.
Williams, deep back at the 10. It's going to be a little pooch kick. It's fielded at the 32-yard line.
Ball
on the ground, and
I think they recovered it. I think they got it back.
It's going to be Indians' ball.
That was a chance.
Their deep back came all the way back from the 12-yard line to pick that ball up and fall on it.
Well executed. The ball just didn't bounce right. So the Indians will get it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line with 5:36 remaining in the ball game, up by a point.
Sorry about your ears there, boys. I got a little excited. I seen that ball hit the ground, and I was trying to get on it.
You were going for the football there from what I seen.
You jumped pretty good there, Clay. I ain't seen you move that quick. Trusty takes the snap, hands off to Arrowwood. He works to the outside. We got a flag on the play, and I think that's going to be on the Bolivar bench.
Not seeing it. Well, he's going to go over and talk to the Indians to Coach Jolly over there.
It was a gain of 8 on the play for Arrowwood.
See what the call is. They declined it, whatever it was.
So it'll be second down and 2.
It was this.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm not sure what that is.
I got that.
You
right
got
here,
the form. So we'll see what we're going to do here. 5:08 left.
Yeah, I kept the clock running. That's why he didn't. That's why he declined it. So
one receiver near side. That's Shearman. Offset eye. Trusty in the pistol. Hands off to the second back through, and he's going to get the first down, crosses midfield down to the 45-yard line. That's Arrowwood carrying the ball, and the sorry, that was Arrowwood. Got some substitutions. First and 10 from the 45. Clock running, 4:37 and counting. 14 on the play clock.
We got a little confusion as to who we got on the field.
yeah, we're not set.
We're not set. We were short a man. They handed it off to Williams. He kicks it to the outside, and he's hammered at the 37-yard line. He picks up 8, but he takes a shot.
Stays in bounds, too. That clock's just going to continue to run. Coach Jolly's going to let it run down to probably around that 3-second mark before he snaps the ball.
They just started the 30-second clock, so they can get it down to about
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, a little short, a little longer than 3.5. But
the Liberators going to need something big to happen here. They're going to have to force a turnover and do it quickly.
we've got some timeouts we may have to use here shortly.
Shearman to the near side. The handoff to Arrowwood. He picks up the first down +3.
Now we're going to call timeout, looks like.
Yep, and the Liberators call a timeout.
Yeah.
Well, did they?
I thought this coach came.
I thought he came up to.
Yeah, it looked like it did, but guess not.
They haven't called the timeout. So clock still running, 3:21 and counting. First and 10 for the Indians. 13 on the play clock. They'll let it run down to about 3. Trusty watching it. Takes a snap at 6. Hands off to Williams. He works to the outside, and he's going to pick up another 5 yards. Late flag. Late flag from the back judge.
Don't like seeing that one.
One thing that does, it stops the clock.
Yep.
That's usually going to be some kind of personal foul.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back by the Indians.
Set them back 15. Is that 15?
No, 10. That's going to move them back to about the 43-yard line. It'll be first and about 12.
That's better.
3:05 remaining.
There we go.
And you hear the crowd trying to get into it. They've been fairly quiet tonight. Now, Cyrus Jackson's mom has not been quiet.
Yeah.
And the clock starts.
Shearman will come wide to the near side. Williams will be the up back in the offset eye. Arrowwood, the deep back. And Trusty fakes it. He's going to run himself. And he's hit in the middle of the field. He picks up about a yard, but runs some time off the clock.
Now we call timeout.
And the Liberators call the timeout with 2:40 remaining. We'll send it back to the studio real quick. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football, MoSportsZone.com, listening on Your Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. Liberators call the timeout with 2:40 remaining. The Indians looking at a 2nd down and 12 from their own, from the Liberator 46-yard line. Osage with a 21-20 lead over the Liberators.
If we can get a stop here on this down, call another timeout, we could get some significant time left. We can get them stopped.
And then you got to make that last stop because they're going to
go for it.
Yeah.
That would
No doubt. But I mean, what I'm saying is we got a chance. If we can get a stop, we got a chance.
Are you wearing an orange tuxedo and a powder blue on clay? What's we got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
And
they send a man in motion. Lone setback is Arrowwood. Trusty going to throw. Launches it deep in the corner and incomplete.
Over the flag.
Dang.
But it's going to 10 yards from back here. I mean, they don't get it. It's not a spot
Not
foul.
automatic first down. They won't even give them a first down. It'll be second 1 or 2. And really, the D-back, I don't know if it was, I'm not saying it was a bad call, but if he didn't make contact at all, it was going to be a reception.
Had pretty good coverage. We got him doubled.
Yep.
He started slowing down, and our D-backs didn't. Is what it boiled down to.
Pretty gutsy call, and that gives them a first down. Looks like.
Nice throw by Trusty.
Yeah, pretty gutsy. That's going to make it hard. They're going to have to help us a little bit now.
That's a 15-yarder. They're going to spot the ball at the 20.5-yard line. And it'll be a first down. That's
could burn through. Could burn through our 2 timeouts in a hurry right here.
Yep.
Liberators have 2 remaining, 2:33 left in the ball game.
Well, if they'll continue throwing it to the end zone, we could have a chance.
We might get a chance to pick it off. Offset eye again. Trusty hands off to Williams. He goes up the middle and not much going there. Picks up maybe 3.
Timeout, Clardy.
Yep.
And Coach Clardy calls his second timeout of the half. He'll have 1 remaining with 2:28 left in this ball game. His club down by 1 point. Read you some scores here from around the area. 28-14, Nixa over Republic in the 4th. Neosho 24, Glendale 17 in the 3rd. Webb City 7-11 and 0 in the 3rd. Ozark 31, Willard 12 in the 4th. Carthage final 50-8 over Waynesville. Joplin 31, Kickapoo 7 in the 4th. And Lamar 28, Mack County 20 in the 4th quarter, so they fought back on that one. Nevada up by 30 over Monette in the 3rd. Ava 37, Buffalo 14 in the 4th quarter. Jeff City 17, Camdenton 7 in the 4th quarter. Capital City 21, Carl Junction 14. Who'd we all pick? I think we picked everybody picked Carl Junction.
I believe. I'm not sure about Clay, but I know the rest of us did.
Van Horn 24, Hillcrest 0 in the 3rd quarter.
I think I could take Carl Junction.
I can tell you here, I've got that sheet somewhere in my works here.
Here we go.
And Trusty brings it up again, the offset eye. Send a man in motion, send 2 men in motion. Power to the near side.
We jump.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't
call it. Didn't get across.
No, I did over there. Finally called it.
Dang it.
Took him a while. He never threw the flag.
We all picked Carl Junction.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout.
Okay,
by
that's
Osage.
better. That's better.
So everybody picked Van Horn except for me. I picked Hillcrest.
Well, that was your surprise pick.
I'm losing this thing big.
It's
If you don't know what we're talking about, the Coach's Corner, we pick all the Ozark Mountain Conference teams, and Big Mike and the three of us pick, and I'm getting my butt wiped on this one. Not a good week for me.
I think Mike might be in the money right now.
He's looking good.
He's trying to win that free pizza from Barges.
Yeah.
By the way, that pizza down there the other day was
I like that
excellent.
the Liberator with the banana peppers. They're my favorite. Tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, and sausage.
I had seen that on the menu before, but I had not ordered one. But that won't be the last time. Matter of fact, Mike, if you're listening down there, go ahead and get me one of those fired up to take home tonight when I get
you want
through.
that 9-inch personal, or do you want the 14 or the 16?
I want that 14.
There you go.
All right, Trustee brings me to the line of scrimmage. 2:28 left in the ball game. They're up by 1. Looking at a 2nd down and 6. Hands it off to Williams. He works to the outside. He may take it to the house. They get him. Nope, they don't get him caught. They finally drive him out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Good running.
1st and goal. That was a nice run by that young man.
1st and goal to go for the Indians. And that'll probably pretty well wrap up the ball game. Even if they don't get in, they can run the clock down.
I say let them score and then get the ball back.
Go for 2?
Sure. That's our chance right now. Let them score.
2:19. Let's see what they're going to do here. They spotted him on the 1-yard line.
Offset eye again. Williams the up back. Nope, he's the far back. He got him stopped.
Stopped him right there.
But that's going to be able to allow him to run about 45 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, it's going to cut down on our time.
Stopped him for about a yard loss, actually, Matt. That's
and we call timeout, I believe.
And the Liberators call their last timeout with 2:10 remaining. We'll send it back to the studio. We'll be right back. 21-20, but the Indians knocking on the door. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSports.com, listening on Your Country 99.
Is anything better than a hot, cheesy slice of pizza fresh out of the oven? Barge's Pizza in Bolivar believes great pizza is meant to be shared. Grabbing lunch with coworkers, feeding the whole family, or surprising a neighbor just because. There's one golden rule. Be nice. Share a slice. Bubbling pepperoni to fresh margarita with mozzarella, basil, and vine-ripened tomatoes. Every bite's made with love and meant to be shared. Make someone's day delicious. In Bolivar, south of the square on Main Street. Barge's Pizza.
Welcome back to Plaster Stadium. It's 4th quarter, 2:10 left to play. Osage up 21-20 over the Liberators, looking at a 2nd goal to go from the 2 as the Liberators stuffed Williams for a 1-yard loss on that first play. And that may be what they're talking about now. Do we let them score and try and run one back, try and get in the end zone, go for 2 and tie this thing up?
You know, if they score here, then we're going to have 2 minutes left. And we could tie the score with a 2-point conversion and a touchdown. That would be a chance.
If they don't go for 2.
If they don't go for 2.
Jolly might just do that.
He could. I'm telling you what.
I would if I was him.
Yeah.
What's he got to lose? Tie ball game? Or
then we still got to make an extra point if we score.
If we score.
Offset eye. Williams the deep back. Woodrock the up back, and Williams is going to be stopped for a loss again.
Okay.
Good. The ball came out,
but
blown dead, I guess.
They blew it dead. Woodrock came up with it anyways, but
they recovered it. They recovered it if it would have been a fumble. But it's good to see them stop them right there down from the 1-yard line. We stopped them twice now. Gonna have to do it again. Clock's running, 1:40. 16 seconds on the play clock.
Moving back to the 3. 9 on the play clock.
They're going to they're going to go here. Here we go.
Low snap. They hand it off to Woodrock. He works to the
Touchdown.
outside, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Osage.
All right, Study. Let's see if he kicks it or
There's
goes
a
for
flag.
two.
There's a flag. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't. Could that be a taunting flag? I would.
Let's see, they're meeting at the goal line, the officials. See what the white hat has to here to say to us.
Touchdown after the play. Unsportsmanlike. On them.
On them.
A little bit of taunting going on, perhaps.
So that'll go on to the kickoff.
Yeah.
Go give us a little better field position, boys.
And Brady Clark in to kick the extra point. Shearman to hold. See the SBU coaching staff down there. They start their season next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday against Missouri Southern right here at Placer Stadium. Now the official on the near side coming to talk to Coach Clardy. You know, one difference we didn't talk about, the rules in high school football are much different than college football.
They're different.
Yeah.
And Coach Clardy hasn't, the last time he was around high school football was when he was a quarterback at Marshfield. So Clark in to kick the extra point. He's been perfect so far. And this one is good.
Yep.
28-20. So the Liberators have a minute 20 seconds, get in the end zone and get the 2-point conversion to tie this ball game up.
I'm saying
so they
we've
will
got a
kick
chance.
from,
We've got a chance.
Well, they kick from the 25. That's a 15,
Yep,
isn't it?
They'll kick from the 25.
So theoretically, I mean,
We'll have
you're
good
looking
position.
at 40-yard line maybe.
Well,
If we get any kind of return, it may get 50.
you know, we haven't returned a kickback for a touchdown all year.
We're due this year, right?
Absolutely due.
A lot of football to be played right here. Coach Clardy, I'm sure, has worked on a 2-minute drill. They got a minute 20 to go right here, and there's a lot of things that can happen. He can get you're not going into a huddle. Everything's going to be coming from the sideline rapid fire. Right off the get-go, he'll probably call 2, maybe 3 plays right off the get-go here.
Agreed.
Liberators do have one timeout remaining, Osage with 2.
That one timeout could be large. It is large.
Liberators front line is going to set up at the 35-yard line.
The way Clark's been kicking, he'll probably kick this to about the 20 if he gets all of it. Standing at the 25 will be Jackson and Long. He boots it high. It's going to be fielded by Jackson at the 25. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, comes to the outside, gets up to the 41-yard line.
41.
So 59 yards will be needed by the Liberators in the next minute and 15 seconds. And Chapel Banner getting a few words from his coach as he brings his troops out. Now, got to get out of bounds. You got to get first downs.
We're working the sidelines here. One timeout. You can't afford to go to the middle too many times.
Nope. 2 receivers either side. Jackson in the backfield with Banner. Throws in the little flats on a little bubble screen. And ball on the ground. And I believe Osage has it.
No signal yet.
No
from
indication.
No signal. Bolivar ball.
Bolivar ball. They
Okay.
pick up about 8 yards.
Who's that down there? It's Polk at the bottom of the pile.
But they're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage because he gets the ball set. They're going to start the clock.
It's already running.
Same formation for the Liberators. Banner throws, has Polk, and is incomplete.
It's all right. Stop the clock.
Stopping the clock at 51 seconds.
Oh.
It's kind of an odd throw to throw to the middle of the field.
It's not what they're looking for. Now, I don't know if it's what we need to be looking for, but that's what we're doing. So we've got the timeout left, though. We do have the timeout.
Third down and 3. Mortensen near side. 2 receivers far side. Polk lined up as a true tight end. Mortensen goes in motion. Splits across the field. Banner flush from the pocket. Now steps up in the hole. And he's going to have to tuck it and run. He's got some room, makes him cut to the outside, and he'll be dropped at the 40-yard line.
Timeout right there, I think.
We called the timeout.
I think Banner ran out.
He's saying go. He's saying
Banner
go.
ran out of his shoe. No, that's a defender that ran out of his shoe down there, number 25.
So they haven't stopped the clock.
Stop the clock for equipment
Now
right there.
Well, they got to stop to move the chains. And now let's start it right now. Banner in an empty backfield. 2 receivers either side. Takes the snap. Throws over in the far flats and
out of bounds.
He got out.
Got the catch and got out of bounds. Picked up about 9 yards. Who was that on the catch over there, Clay? Can you see?
No, I was still trying to log that last one right there.
That was Bliss on the catch. So the clock stops at 32 seconds. Liberators looking at a 2nd and 2. They put Jackson in the backfield with Banner. 2 receivers either side. They send a man in motion. That is long. Banner takes the snap, steps up, throws, has a man wide open on the far sideline, gets the catch and gets out of bounds. That moves the sticks. That's another hometown furniture and mattress first down for the Liberators and stops the clock with 27 seconds.
As Bliss again.
Chip away, chip away, chip away. 27 seconds. And a timeout left.
So Coach Claiborne calling the play in. Again, 2 to either side. Jackson in the backfield with Banner. Takes the snap, drops back, and flag on the play from the far sideline.
Oh, man. Hope that's not against us. Got a lot of momentum going. Got them set back on their heels. Illegal procedure.
So they'll move it back 5 yards.
5 yards is not going to mean a whole lot.
Not at this point in time in the game, no.
It's not going to mean a whole lot.
The thing that Clay mentions, it's momentum, though.
It is.
Kind of had them back on their heels a little bit, and they're able to catch their breath right now defensively.
They line up in the same formation, looking at the 1st and 15. Banner takes the snap. Under pressure, flush from the pocket, comes to the near side. Russell throws the ball, and it's incomplete.
Great job by Banner.
Had a man there.
He was being spun around by the jersey, and he was able to get rid of it and get it in the vicinity of Polk. Stops the clock at 18.
And Polk done a good job coming back to the ball there to make it look like he had somebody to throw to, because I guarantee you he thought Polk was in that area, and that was about it.
Polk ran about 12 yards to get close enough so it wasn't a grounding.
18 seconds.
Banner in the pistol. He's got Jackson back there with him. Takes the snap, looking to throw, throws on the far sideline, has his man. He steps out of bounds, picks up about 17 yards, and it'll be just short of the first, but it stops the clock with 13 seconds left.
Is that Bliss again?
Yep.
Inside the red zone, 13 seconds. Patrick Mahomes could score at this point.
Ball spotted on the 19. Long comes to the near side. He'll be over here with Mortensen and Polk. Bliss over on the far side, all by himself. Look for that corner, guys.
Little ISO.
You know, we could throw it up about that 10-foot level.
Banner takes the snap, flush from the pocket, rolls to the near side. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 10-yard line with 6 seconds remaining.
Okay. It's right down to it. What do you got? 2 plays here if we're quick?
Yeah, we still got a timeout remaining.
Boy, it almost thought he might be cut back here, but there was too many people coming. He smart decision by jumping out.
Had to get out of bounds. He made
you either had to score or get out of bounds, one of the two.
19 on the play clock, 6 on the game clock. Liberators going to get one snap, then call timeout. Hopefully we can get in the end zone. Won't have to call the timeout.
Watch Bliss on a fade out to the corner.
Osage calls the timeout.
Yep.
So
yeah, we got Bliss could go up high. We got Poke can go up high in the end zone.
I would say Long could go up high.
Long can go up high. I mean, we've got some tools. Wow, what a good drive by the Liberators here in the waning seconds.
It's good to see them do this. I regardless of the outcome right now, it's a positive note right here.
This is a great place for them to be in, to be under this kind of pressure, and they're having success. I mean, they're marching the ball right down the field. So yeah,
they scored on that pass play where. Can't remember who the receiver was. Basically, drug across the back of the end zone, was wide open the whole time. But that's probably going to be too quick.
That's going to take up 5 seconds at least, if not more. But I mean, that it worked before, and that's probably what Osage is covering right now. Would be my guess.
We're on this hash mark, so we got the wide side to the far. That last formation that we was out right there, it looked like we might be able to take that slot and run that fade to the back corner, but throwing that far across the field might take a little bit too much time. I think Coach might just try to take it. Do we still have that one timeout?
Yep.
We've got it.
Maybe just a quick hit or like a tight end dump or something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The
quick
pop
slant
pass,
inside by Bliss, perhaps. Here we
81
go.
pop pass. We'll see. Banner in the pistol, 2 receivers to either side. Takes the snap, looking to throw.
Got to get rid of.
Rolls out near side, throws.
Throw it down.
Throws
1
it
second.
down with 1 second left.
Okay.
All right. All this for 1 second, guys.
Comes right down to one play. Here we go.
You got it. It's going to be 2 plays. You got to get in the end zone, and then you got to get the 2
Well,
point
that's
conversion.
true. We'll get to that. We'll worry about that one, and then
So we do have the timeout. Do you call it here? 21 on the play clock, 1 on the game clock.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think.
You get your troops over here and get the play you want.
No, he's making the decision. There we go. Okay.
All right.
9 on the play clock.
2 to either side for Banner. Jackson in the backfield with him. He stands on his left side. Banner takes the snap. Got time. Throws across the middle. And
up in the air.
Incomplete. And that'll be the ball game. The Indians win it 21-20 over the Liberators in a hard-fought ball game. Just a tough game for Bolivar to lose. They had a chance to tie it up. 28-20. And the snap was bad on the extra point. And they had a couple penalties, and we kind of let them score so we could get the ball back, drove down to the 9-yard line, but could not quite get it done. And Bolivar goes to 0-1 on the season in the non-conference opener.
Much improved from last year's contest at Osage, and that's good experience. I mean, we played well under pressure. We executed under pressure. Just what were we, 2, maybe 3 plays away from winning this ball game?
Well, you take the 2 turnovers. We were in the red zone fixing to score, and we got it turned over. And give it up to the Indians. They played a darn good game.
They're a good team.
They've got coached. Coach Clardy said they'd be well coached, and they were, and they were well disciplined.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in the end zone tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be back with the post-game show. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Black Rock Arms has the best deal in town for guns, ammo, optics, knives, camping supplies, and so much more. Whether you're stocking up for the range or prepping for your next adventure, Black Rock Arms delivers quality and savings. Located right next to the movie theater in Bolivar, it's the go-to spot for all things tactical and outdoor. Visit in person or explore their full selection online at blackrockarms.com. Black Rock Arms, your pawn shop patriot, and where adventure meets firepower.
The Answer Man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for back-to-school clothing. Like a large selection of jeans by Levi's, Wrangler, and Ariat. Plus, C&C has 16-inch oscillating fans, barrel fans, hoses, and sprinklers, too. And C&C has the answers on what you need to recoat and repair your driveway before winter.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Stranded on the road? Don't panic. Call the Car Medics. The roadside assistance team is ready 24/7 to revive your day with fast towing and expert help. Whether it's a flat tire, dead battery, or engine trouble, they bring the emergency care your vehicle needs. Call the Car Medics. 417-407-8042. That's 417-407-8042. Resuscitate your ride with Car Medics. Your roadside lifeline when your car needs a medic.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium. Liberators lose it here tonight, 28-20, in a good ball game against the Osage Indians, and just came up a little bit short. Had a chance to maybe tie it at the end, got within the 10-yard line, but ball was batted down, incomplete, and Liberators lose it by 8 tonight against the Osage Indians. While Clay's figuring up his stats, we'll read you some scores from around the area. Republic 49. Nixa 49, Republic 21. That one is final. Webb City 28, Lebanon 20. That one's final. Ozark up 31. Willard's come back 31-26 still in the fourth quarter. Carthage 50-8 over Waynesville is a final. Joplin 31, Kickapoo 7 final. Let's see. We got Seneca and Cassville 7-7. Seneca is a heck of a ball club. We were impressed with Cassville.
Cassville looked good.
Log Rock 28, Reed Spring 12 in the fourth. Lamar up 35-26 over Mack County in the fourth. And Ava beats Buffalo 45-35. 45-34, sorry. And Liberty up 48-0 over Stratford. That one just went final. West Plains losing 21-10 to Mountain Home in the third quarter. We all picked that one wrong.
Yeah.
Jeff City 17, Camden's in 7. That one's gone final. Carl Junction down 7 in the third quarter, 21-14 to Capital City. And Van Horn 24, Hillcrest nothing in the third quarter. Those are the only games of interest.
Well, we had the Parkview game that was Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night. Marshfield defeats Parkview 7-6. Clay, you ready for us?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go here. Third quarter scoring, or second half scoring, our big plays. We had an interception thrown there with 1:26 mark to go in the third quarter. We threw it in the end zone. We had 2 picks tonight in the end zone, unfortunately. So, you know, it happens in a game of football. You hate to see it, but it happens. 10-15 to go in the fourth quarter. 15-yard TD pass by Osage put them up 21-14. We came right back with a 31-yard touchdown pass from Banner to Long. The point failed, though. We had bad snap, got taken all the way back out to about the 30, and we just had to fall on it. So that gave them the advantage, 21-20, and we just had a hard time getting them. They was able to take the ball all the way down. We got them stopped, and then this happened, that happened, whatever. Anyway, they started eating up all that clock and got down there, and they scored a touchdown to make it 28-20 with the kick being good. So, you know, we were down hard. We had 1:20 to go. Such excellent drive by the Liberators. They didn't really panic anywhere along the line or anything like that. They stayed composed and just fell a little bit short with the pass breakup in the end zone to end the ball game. Coming up for the end of the evening. So the final score is 28-20. Banner, I might have missed 1 or 2 pass attempts, but I have him at 2 touchdowns passing and 2 interceptions. 17 of 31 for 233 yards. Not a bad night by the young man at all, really, with the exception of those interceptions. Paul Bliss, 6 receptions for 72 yards. Let's see, that's Braden Long with 6 receptions for 113, and I think I missed the line right there. No, that's right. And then Lucas Polk had 6 for 72. Bliss was 6 for 113, and Long was 2 for 43. Running the ball, Banner had 6 carries tonight, 45 yards. Cyrus Jackson, 1 touchdown on 31 carries and 147 yards. So, big night for offensively, really, for our guys. We just couldn't get the final scores in there to seal this victory here tonight. But a lot to grow on, Sut. I seen a lot of positive things. I'm sure Coach seen a lot of positive things. He's probably seen a couple things. It's going to be worked on pretty hard at practice this week. But looking at comparison to last year, we go up there to their place and we get beat 35 to 0. Tonight, we're in this ball game all the way. We were tied or just right there up until the very last couple minutes of the ball game when they got up with the 8-point victory. Not a lot of flags last year. Tremendous amount of flags. Pretty clean ball game tonight. Really,
absolutely. For a first ball game, it's a really clean ball game. And actually, we had maybe 1 offside and 2 or 3 holding penalties. That's not bad. No. I mean, that's not bad at all. And Osage is a good football team. They're a good football team. They executed well. They got a good quarterback. They got a good running back. They got some good receivers. I mean, they played well. I don't feel like there was anything but positives here. Take away 2 or 3 plays. Everything was positive. And, our execution, that last minute and 20 seconds, is something to build on. We took the ball down the field and gave ourselves a chance there. And, we didn't have much of a chance. We had a chance and made the most of it. And that ball's batted around in the back of the end zone there. We just as easily could have caught that ball. So I'm pretty happy with the way they played. The defense, I thought, played extremely well. They made, I would say, a couple of mistakes. They got overwhelmed a couple of times and didn't make the play they needed to play, maybe 2 or 3 times. Penalties in the end zone hurt, but that's a play you've got to make too. I mean, you can't let that guy score in there. So I'm happy with the offense and the defense and the special teams. You have a mistake down there with the extra point. That may or may not. It didn't cost us a ball game, but I mean that may have made a difference in the way things went. But overall, many positives in this game tonight.
Yeah, so much to look for. Once again, Banner, first game of the season. He did exactly what he did every game last year after his first start, and that was improvement. And he showed that confidence tonight. I never seen him get rattled out there tonight.
Not a bit.
Cyrus Jackson running north-south all night long. Holding on to that ball, controlling himself. No stutter steps whatsoever. Big receptions by Polk, big receptions by Bliss, big receptions by Braden Long. First time playing. All 3 of those young men. First time playing. That's people that he recruited, that Coach Clardy recruited in the halls since he took over as the head coach last spring.
And you could put Mortensen in that group too. Mortensen's had a good ball game, both sides of the ball. He came out and he's playing both ends of the ball, and he's doing a good job too. And I look for them to get. This is not one of those games that sets you back. This is one of those games that sends you forward.
You grow forward. Yeah. Grow on and you move forward. I think we'll send it back to the studio for a couple of quick ones right here. We're still waiting on Coach Clardy to come up. I think he's going to come up. But we'll just go ahead and send you back to the station for a couple right now. And you're listening to KYOO and watching on MoSportsZone.com.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Who's keeping you toasty this winter? For more than 30 years, Jim and Roberta Doak have been keeping folks warm in Polk County. They offer propane delivery, new system installs, new and used propane tanks, bottled propane, and so much more. They deliver clean, affordable American propane in a fast, friendly, and courteous manner that you can depend on. If you're on the fence about what propane company to use this year, give them a call at 326-6111 or visit them just a block north of historic downtown Bolivar. Doak Propane, a proud sponsor of Liberator Football.
Welcome back to Placer Stadium here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. The Liberators lose it tonight 28-20 to the Osage Indians in the season opener. Well, we talked to Coach at the coach's corner, and he said, I may not remember to get up there. That's probably something he hasn't done. I know he didn't do it at SBU, so we'll get him trained. And he needs to be with his team right now anyway, so really don't have much else. Don't forget to go down to Barges. They're going to be open for a while. Get yourself some good pizza. The Coach's Show on Wednesday night, Coach's Corner, 6 o'clock from Barges. Come down there and watch it if you want to see what we look like live.
Who we got?
We got Colt Blair, the new athletic director, will be our special guest.
I know him.
Along with Coach Clardy. And then we'll have our picks of the week as well. And guys, not where we wanted to be on the scoreboard, but a good game tonight, really, for the Liberators.
Without a doubt. I'm a lot happier tonight than when we were riding back last year.
Oh, yeah, a lot happier.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up for us here tonight. Liberators lose to 28-20. This is Matt Hindenburg for Clay Meyer and Sutton Medley saying so long, and thank you for watching Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
This Bolivar Liberator